He's going to use... Oh, you all are going to hate this. He says, you all have very impressive tricks, but I think that we shall only see my power alone. He uses my power alone, his villain action. At a 12 burst, all enemies in the burst, the Lich unleashes a wave of nullifying magic. Each target can't use heroic abilities until the start of the Lich's next turn.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wild.
Oh no.
We're playing Draw Steel, the game where heroes and mercenaries never miss. When last we left our heroes, they faced off against the mastered meteor dragon, Zarin Targrax, a pawn of the Overlord, when Ajax's floating city, the Chrysopolis, began attacking capital. They were able to infiltrate the stolen High Elf city and wreaked havoc on the evils that lived there. Now, having been led into a trap within the floating pyramid, our heroes face off against the broken chain of Acheron, victims of Mortem, Ajax's High Mage. There's still one more hurdle before our heroes can face off against the Iron Tyrant. You stand in the court of Mortem. Before facing into a mere shadow, Ajax's necromancer killed the senior officers of the Chain of Acheron. Mortem then raised them as undead zombies before leaving in a puff of ash. You notice at the spot where he disappeared there is still a silver sheen to the ground. The broken chain stands looming over you and move to attack. And with that, we will draw steel.
Fantastic.
Since I think I'm the only one here who has watched the whole Chain of Acheron series, so I think I should go.
You do the honors then, yes.
You botched the chain of what?
Chain of Acheron.
Excellent.
Okay, so that's good for you. You all go first. So there are a few things I should say before we get started. Anywhere you can start, basically, like I just plopped you on this map, right? So you can start anywhere in that blue square. I will unpause it so you can move around wherever you'd like in that square. You can move.
Okay, I feel like Uadash would be kind of toward the front, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I have down that we have 4 victories. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, and then Gorwin, where do you want Gorwin?
He's good where he is.
Yeah, I think he's fine there.
All right. And then we have...
Actually, I'll take on King.
So, we have all of these zombie members of the chain are rivals from the Draw Steel monster book. So, basically how they work, I'll share this. This is Judge's specific one, but they all work the same. The Illrigger selects one creature within line of effect at the start of the encounter. Both the Illrigger and the creature add a 1d3 to all power rolls made against each other.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, who else is a censor?
Me.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So, you are going to be Judge's rival.
Finally can settle the score.
Yeah. So Boots will... His rivalry will be with Uadash.
Okay.
Slim is a tactician. He's going to size up the alloy.
Well, in that case, forget King.
Hopper, I think, will go after the healer. So he's going after Gorwin. And King he's gonna go after the Talon.
Bring it on.
So just remember that whenever you are attacking your rival. And it kind of makes sense because you guys are also a like a historic kind of mercenary company. So I'm sure you've had dealings with the Chain of Acheron before, but not like this because they weren't dead when you first encountered them. So yeah, and then also, sorry, we have some victory conditions. Some of the victory conditions I can't reveal to you quite yet, but you get 1 victory if you kill all of these undead zombies. You get 2 victories if you find a way to release the chain of their undead nature. And I gave you a big clue at the start of this. Who is the Void one? Uadash, right?
Yes, sir.
Uadash, could you please make me a what's your highest stat? It would be reason. Could you please make me a reason
yes.
test? Probably psionics or magic or something along those lines.
Okay, let me check my skills. I have magic. So if that would apply, I will use it.
Go ahead. Nice.
Tier 3.
Yeah. Incredible. So you know that in this spot right here, where Mortem was, you know that if you were to manipulate that area, since he just teleported from there, you get added bonuses by putting a portal there. What bonuses you don't necessarily know. You might be able to, peer through and grab him, or you might be able to, do other things. But you know that
there's some energy I can harness there, huh?
Absolutely, there's definitely some void energy, void essence rather, that you can harness there. Do with that information what you will.
Yes. Okay. Good information. Thank you.
And with that, it is your turn.
Before combat begins, does anybody want to be in a different spot? I can move one person up to their speed, or do we want one of them in a different spot?
Yeah, we should have. I think we should have Judge closer to whoever's going to be fighting them.
Yeah.
You want him closer to you, Bestemt?
It's Ravens, the rival
Judge. Oh, I misheard then. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you want Judge right up to you, Raven?
I'd actually like to be closer to him personally.
Okay. Yep. Perfect. Raven can move up to their speed, closer to Judge. Perfect. You were just always there, just so you know.
We were waxing poetic to each other. I can go get Judges up. I don't know if anyone else has something they want to start doing.
I kind of want to get.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I kind of want to get my my synapse field up so we can have this affecting the whole encounter.
Good idea.
Yeah. Yep. Uadash is just gonna plop a portal down.
Yeah.
Just to get some information at the very least in that space on his turn. So nothing hugely time constrictive.
All right. So yeah, I will gain. How much? Did I gain 3 or 4? I haven't played in a while. 4 this one. Okay. So I'm at 8. And I will spend. Actually, I'll move here, and then I'll cast Synapse Field. So my aura, my null field increases to 2, so it'll encompass both of these guys.
Nice.
Oh, Boots and Slim. Nice.
Ooh, actually, let's do pressure points instead. And then I'll use I'll use my free side point to make that melee range 2. So I can punch him from afar, and I'll spend 1 discipline to give myself an edge.
Oh, wow.
Bada bing.
Wow.
Starting off good.
And what's his agility?
Oh, his agility is... Oh. It is +2.
Right, he's
so
weakened. And he's in my null field, so he's taking an extra 10 damage as well. Second damage.
Oh my god.
I feel way less bad about this now. about this encounter. I feel way less bad.
I'll hold off on going Nova.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see how things go. That's a good idea, I think.
Friendly game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I forgot to use this as triggered action, Slim. But he's going to use battlefield control. One enemy within 10, the target moves is the trigger. And the effect at any point during the movement, the tactician and 1 ally within distance use a signature action against the target.
And 1 ally? What the fuck?
That's wild. Okay.
So he's going to use forward assault.
Aha.
So that's 21
He
damage to
gets
you, the alloy.
A bonus D3.
Yep, he does.
Oh, but that won't make a difference because it's already tier 2.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. So then that's 2 creatures or objects. So he'll also hit Bestemt.
Alright, he's in my null field, so his potencies are reduced by 1.
Okay. So it's only agility 3.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
are you knocked down, Bestemt?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yep, no. King is in range, so he will do Sunder the Very Skies as an action against the alloy. And not roll very high, but that's fine. Still 15 damage and vertical slide 3.
My stability is 5.
Oh my gosh. And what's your might score?
2 plus 5.
2 plus 5. Oh, because you, for potencies, you add. Yep.
Yep.
So you don't take
So
the
I'll
lightning
only take a
damage. The Conduit or an ally within distance regains stamina equal to half the damage dealt. So Slim will regain 7 stamina. And that's his triggered action. You go ahead. The alloy.
I already went.
Okay, that's you. Cool. So Copper will go. His speed is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he has an edge on this and a D3 in addition to it. Yeah, he's going to hit you, Bestemt. It doesn't need the D3.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he had an edge anyway, so that would have been 19. So that's going to be 25 points of damage, and he's going to push you 6. As he just charges. You've never seen anything like this little goblin who just starts to charge at you. This little undead goblin charges at you and then pushes you. You have any stability?
Yeah, I'm kind of no, it's too late.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking whether or not I should make you roll it again, but I'm afraid it won't really matter.
It might. It might. I mean, let me roll that D3. just to maybe dissuade you or something. You know what I mean? Like to see what.
To seal the deal, basically.
Yeah, see if it's worth it. It was a 1, so it would have been a 20.
Yeah, it's a no. I'm just gonna take it.
Okay.
I've got 1 stability.
You have 1 stability? Okay, so he pushes you 5. 1, 2. And then you take 3 squares of crashing into the wall damage.
Yeah, so that's 3 plus 2 then.
Yep.
In addition to the
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep.
Do you want to be somewhere else, Bestemt?
Far away from here.
So I can move you up to 12 squares if I spend an essence.
The thing is, I've checked and I've had all our enemies within range. So now they're always within range for me. So it doesn't really matter how far away I am. I mean, I could just go down at the end of the hall here and just stay back as far as I can and just rain down whatever I've got.
You're also far away from your healer if things get worse, because Copper is going to follow you.
Since you took damage, let me use my triggered action since you're doing that.
Oh.
I can. So you heal my value, 51, and I'm gonna spend. Right? Yeah, equal to my recovery value. I'm gonna spend 1 of my 4 wrath. You can end 1 effect on the target, ending by a saving throw, or ends on their turn, and you can stand up. And if you're prone, you can stand up.
Oh, dang.
Wow, okay. That basically doubled my health and my stamina. And yeah, okay, yeah. Awesome. I stand up.
And now he can stand up. Excellent.
Can I even do that on with the same reaction that you used?
Yeah, I spend the wrath. You can end 1 effect on the target that is ended by a saving throw, or that ends the end of their turn, or a prone target can stand up.
Okay, so it's or.
Oh, so it's or. Yep.
But I can stand up on my turn now instead of having to wait until the end.
Correct.
True, yes. Yeah, if you want, I can teleport you, which can make you stand up.
How far away can I go?
12 if I spend an essence, or 6 for free.
Let's
And
check.
I'm fine to spend an essence if you want to do that.
Casual 12.
I mean, 6 is pretty good. Yes, 6 is fine. I can
Okay.
only go 1 further anyway. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then I stand up as part of the teleport.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic! Wow. I actually ended up with more stamina than I started with. So that's...
I was just gonna ask.
All in all, a win. And I'm out of harm's way too, which is good.
Since we're already healing and whatnot, can I retroactively have used my inertial shield on Slim's attack?
Oh yeah, you're half the damage thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and then he can't really do anything else, Copper. I think that's probably him. No, he has a maneuver. Well, I mean, he's definitely gonna use the knockback maneuver on Gorwin. So he knocks him over to, what's your stability? Stability 1, so I will just move him 1 away. Amazing. All right. Your go.
Can I go? I don't know if anyone else has things they want to do. So I gotta get
Do
my
it.
judgments up and stuff. All right.
If
I
you're
get
gonna shoot someone, I'd recommend either Slim or Boots, since they'll take 10 extra damage.
I wish I could. I do not have very much ranged stuff. But
I will on my turn.
There you go. All right. So I go up to 7, Wrath, Maneuver. I shall judge the Censor that is in my face. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a signature attack for now. I'm going to do Unmooring. Doodle-doodle-doo.
Just so you're aware, anybody within 6 squares of Uadash has their stability reduced by 10. If that makes any difference to you.
Ooh, it's about to be 13.
Oh no.
So 15 plus all these extra modifiers. So 15 damage starter. Stability reduced by 3 until the end of the judge's turn. And then he takes an additional 6 holy damage and 3. Yeah, and then 3 sonic damage from wet work.
So he's going to use his triggered action, Breach of Nihility? Breach of something. And he's going to teleport 5 squares. And each creature adjacent to their original or final space takes 5 corruption damage. So you take 5 corruption damage, Raven. And he's going to teleport 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there might do it.
Oh, I gain a rage, which I shall immediately spend on look upon my work and despair. What is Judge's presence?
Oh, presence? +1, which...
He is or is it he?
Yes.
She? They?
Yeah.
Okay. He is frightened.
Frightened of what?
Me.
No.
As he looks upon my work and despairs. Oh, is he means to threaten?
Is that end of turn, or when does that end?
Save it.
Save ends, beautiful.
And then I shall move into his face, and that is my turn.
I guess Judge will go. You should have... Sorry. You should have had an extra D3 on that. You can roll a D3. I don't think that would have changed it, though.
No,
Actually, yeah.
I rolled a total of a 12. Like, it wouldn't be able to upgrade.
Gotcha. Never mind. So then I guess he'll go. He's going to use Viridescent Storm. And this is a ranged ability against Raven and Uadash. So he has a Bane against Raven because it's ranged, right?
Mm-hmm.
And does he also have a Bane against you because he's frightened of you?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a double Bane for that attack, and then no Banes for Uadash, if I'm correct. So
I think it's a single bane on each, but...
Gotcha. Single Bane on each. Okay. So then that will be still a tier 3 for Uadash. So that's 24 damage, and then slide 5. We'll resolve this one
You
first.
know what?
We're in... Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Let's do that again.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Oh, no.
No crit this time, please.
All right. Let's roll it again. Let's see. Okay.
Nice.
Better.
There we go.
Better.
Wait, quick rules question. Does that mean that the tier gets degraded against me, but it's still a tier 2 against Uadash? Of the double bane against me?
The double Bane would make it a tier 1 for you, Raven. And then it would be a tier 2 still for Uadash. Pretty sure.
Gotcha.
I could be wrong, but that's my understanding of it. And it would still only be a 16 with that 1d3 roll.
Yes.
So
Fantastic.
yeah, so it's 20 damage to you, Uadash, and
Okay.
slide 4. What's your stability?
It is 1.
1. Beautiful. He's gonna shove you into... No. He knows what's up. So he's gonna move you here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. As he damages me,
Oh,
I will Nature's Affection. Oh, he's not right next to the wall, is he? Can I slide him right up here and bonk him into that pillar?
yes. How many squares can you move him?
6.
6. So he has stability 1, so he just moves 5. But then you bonk him into there.
So I bonk him there, and he will take 4. No, sorry. Yes, 4 damage.
I will spend 1 wrath to make him take 12 more holy damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Uadash, did you also take the 7 acid damage? Well, what's your might, actually?
My might is low. It's 1.
You take 7 acid damage.
Got
And
it.
now, Raven, you take 15 damage and slide 3.
Stability 1.
Okay. And so he's going to slide you to 1, 2 up here. And might 3.
My might is 5.
Oh, dang. Okay, never mind. Okay, then his maneuver. This frees him up quite a bit. So then that will be Judge's turn.
So Uadash can go.
I do have a plan that might be beneficial to anyone who goes after me.
Then
I
go
think.
for it. Yep.
Who? It's a bit up to you, Director, whether or not you're going to allow this. I guess question. But who do we reckon? Other players have the lowest agility.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Well, going off of classes, Censor and the Tactician definitely don't have high agi.
Okay.
And the Conduit.
And I think if we can get the Conduit, that will be good, because I'm just nervous about a long, drawn-out battle if both sides are healing.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll roll 1d3 to get my clarity. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, that's a total of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, I'm going to use Soulbound. So I'm going to target King, the Conduit, and I think Slim.
Oh, that was so close to a crit.
Oh, come on.
Oh my
Why did
gosh.
you do this to me?
It winked.
It did. It was like, oh, hello. Almost.
Okay, so they each take 17 damage plus 8 damage because of my clever head. No, my brittle breaker, my fantastic crystal wand. And because it took 20 plus damage from a single source, it does double damage until the end of my turn. Yeah, so that's why it's plus 8. So they take a total damage of 25.
25. Okay.
8 of it is psychic damage, if that makes a difference. If they have any immunities or weaknesses.
Okay.
And if they have agility less than 5, they are stitched together.
What?
If one target becomes stitched, they all do. So so if any of them have less than 5 agility, they're now stitched together. They
both have that.
And King. Okay,
They both have that.
So they take a Bane on power rolls while not adjacent to each other. When one of them takes damage, the other creature also take and the other creature doesn't take that damage. They receive half the damage the damaged creature took.
Oh,
basically.
God.
Oh
Okay,
my.
so Slim.
Wild.
Okay, so Slim also took an additional 10 psychic damage from the attack because he's in my aura.
It is save ends, just so.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me put a condition
You
in
don't forget.
here. Stitched.
And don't forget that Slim is weakened, so he'll have a double bane on everything he does.
Yes.
Sorry, Cameron.
Oh my god. You're gonna have to remind me what that does whenever it comes up. But
Yeah.
Jesus. There's still, what does this look like when you stitch them together when they're that far apart?
I imagine it is, to me as a talent, it looks like there's like a light like bar that goes between them that kind of links their almost like souls together. But I don't think it's visible to anyone else. But if there were another talent, oh, maybe the Null can see it because they're psionic practicer, basically.
Yeah.
There's like a bright light that kind of stretches between the two and connects them. But to everyone else, they just look the same. So I guess I actually I have mind speak. So I just talk into your minds and say they're connected. What damages one damages the other. So that's my action.
Oh. Still have a maneuver, jeez.
Who hasn't gone? Uadash? No. Yes.
Uadash and Gorwin. I think everybody else is gone. Yeah.
Gorwin can heal on a maneuver. Isn't that right? Or
yes.
Because I have a thing where I can allow someone to use an extra maneuver on their turn.
That might be more useful for me.
All right. Then I use my applied chronomex to roll to see how many people.
Ooh.
Okay. It somehow fixed
Nice.
itself. So 3 creatures, one of which can be me. So I'll include who wants some extra speed and an extra maneuver on their turn.
I mean, Uadash can get some good line of effect stuff with his maneuver going.
You get a chronometrics. I'll grant one to the ally, and then I'll take the last one myself. So
Sweet.
each of us gains 5 bonus to speed and can't be dazed, and we get an additional maneuver on our turn. And if you're already dazed, the condition ends. And that's until the start of my next turn, I believe. It says until the start of your next turn, which I read as me. Uadash, you had some good maneuvers?
I've got some decent maneuvers, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna spend 2 clarity because I can go into the negative, and I'm gonna use my accelerate on Uadash, which lets you shift up to a number of squares equal to 5, and then you can use a maneuver if you want to.
Immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
And just for my own sanity, this is because you can target everyone because you've seen them before, right? They've been within range before. What ability is that?
Omnisensory.
Omnisensory.
The distance
Okay, cool.
of your ranged abilities is now 1 mile, or the distance of your telepathic speech feature, which is wherever on this plane, whichever is larger. As long as one of the targets is a thinking creature you have previously had line of effect to.
Wow.
My mind sees all.
Your mind has no limits. All right. Just wanted to clarify that first. But yeah. Carry on. So now Uadash
It
gets
is
to do
wild.
something?
Okay.
It's craziness.
So I will shift, which actually I can just teleport. So I will use that to kind of get right back in the middle of things.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and use my There Is No Space Between to open some portals.
Nice.
One of which I'm going to put in that kind of area of silver mark. And let's put the other portal kind of at the other end of the battle, just so that we have some good maneuverability here.
Nice.
And then, so does anything happen when I place that portal in that location?
Yeah, so you see that the silvery sheen sort of mixes with your portal, and you have an option to make. And you'll have this option as long as that portal persists. Either you can pull Mortem into this combat, into that space, or you can open up another portal. Somewhere, what did I say in my notes here? I wrote something crazy in my notes. Within 5 of that one.
On this battle map?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so I will have that as long as this portal remains active.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You'll have a choice at the beginning of each of your turns. You'll get to decide: do I want to bring Mortem in here, or do I want to just open up another port?
Okay. Excellent. How does that mental communication work, Bestemt? Do you need to initiate that, or can I kind of initiate that as well to let people know about that? Maybe it doesn't really matter because all of the opponents in here are undead, but they're also seem to be fairly cognizant and using tactical stuff, so.
Yeah, you see that there is some sort of magical energy sort of surging all around them. This dark red and black energy that complements their uniforms, and is sort of surging around them, and it doesn't seem to be the same. Like when King casts magic, it doesn't seem to be the same magic. He's not drawing on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay, so I don't necessarily want to broadcast that I can bring Mortem back just yet. So that's hence why I'm asking about Bestemt, the mental communication thing.
Yes. So I can telepathically communicate with any creature within distance, which is, if we share a language, and the receiver can choose to respond telepathically. So if I ask you what happened, you can respond to me, but that's the only way we can kind of initiate contact.
Okay, good to know. So I will just hold my tongue for the moment, but whenever communication does happen, or maybe I'll say it earlier, I'm not sure yet, but we'll be holding that in reserve. So, okay, awesome. That was cool.
Okay, so you still have that decision to make. Do you open another portal, or do you bring Mortem in?
I will hold off on bringing Mortem just yet, but I will open... So I can open another portal immediately, or at the beginning of my turn?
Immediately. Immediately right now, and then at the start of your turn, moving forward. As long as that portal still persists, which I don't see why it wouldn't. But this is the portal.
Okay. Yeah, so let's put this one kind of in the middle as well. Get as much maneuverability as we can.
Okay, and that one has to be within 5 of that portal.
Oh, right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will go right there.
Okay.
For the moment.
And enemies can also go through the portals, or no?
If they do, I get to choose where they come out.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
Or if they get force moved into it, I can also decide where they come out.
And is that still Bestemt's
That was my turn, yes.
Yeah, that's your turn. Jeez.
Also, wow. I think you guys would be familiar that I can usually only open 2 portals at once to start with. So I think that would stand out as something different in this instance, just so people are aware.
You got better.
I'm wondering whether or not Director, would I be allowed to telepathically ask about the extra portals, or do you reckon that's too much in a turn?
No, you can communicate with them. Yeah, sure.
Because you hear my voice inside your head, and I ask, "What's with the extra portals?"
The residue from
Mortem's departure has granted me some energy I can expend. I can also bring him back to this room.
You can bring him back on your command?
Yes.
I'll let the others know. And I don't know if I'm able to do this immediately, Director, or if I maybe on their turns, maybe I can just let them know that Uadash can bring back Mortem when we want to.
Okay, yeah, I think that's reasonable that you communicate with them. Oh, Judge did not save against his condition. What's his condition? What's his malfunction here? Frightened?
I think frightened, yeah.
Yeah. And he's also judged, though, right? So he's going to save against that. He's going to roll a d10.
Aww.
Nice. He's no
No.
longer frightened. I even made a note. Hey, make sure he saves against that, but then I forgot. So Slim is weakened and he's stitched. What is
And
this bullshit?
he has a Bane on power rolls when he's not adjacent to King. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, dear God. But he can... Oh no. So and even if he saves against this, does this save against both of them or not?
Let's see.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter for right now. He'll take his turn. You can look that up for now. Slim is gonna move up here. He's going to attack the alloy. Actually, he's not gonna do that. Nope, he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna move up. Yeah, he's gonna go over here. And he's going to attack. Actually, moves 1, 2, 3. And 2 within 10. Yeah, he attacks the alloy and Bestemt. He's going to use this forward assault. 2 allies within distance can move up to their speed. Okay, cool. And he deals 21 damage as he fires a couple of arrows at both of you. That's 21 damage, and agility 4, prone, can't stand. Alloy, I know, is free and clear. But, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. It's only until the end of turn, though. Could be worse. Well, I guess no, it can be worse in that regard. Sorry. Not literally. Sorry. And then he doesn't have any maneuvers that he can use. I think he will stay here. So that is Slim.
Yep.
He gets to save on being whether or not he's
Oh.
stitched.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It looks like they're stitched.
Roll.
Yes. Oh, yes, get in. If I'm reading this correctly, which I think I am, they're stitched to each other. So if one of them saves, the other one is still stitched to the one that has saved. So they have to save individually.
Yep.
And the damage carries over if the one that they're stitched to.
No.
Let's see. Whenever a stitched target takes damage that the creature they're stitched to didn't also take or cause, each creature they're directly stitched to receives half the damage. Yeah, okay. So if Slim had saved, King would still be stitched to him because King hasn't saved yet. So if Slim takes damage, King would also take damage. But now they're still stitched to each other, so we're all good.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're not all good, but yes. We all have an understanding, I suppose. Thank you.
It's a nasty ability. Jesus.
It is nasty. All right.
Yeah.
Uadash or Gorwin?
Okay. I'll probably go. Nobody's really desperate for healing, right?
I'm at 54 out of 123.
Okay.
The alloy probably needs it then.
Yes. Boots has not gone.
Neither
And
has
King has not gone, right? Okay. Okay. All right. So to start off, I maintain portals. It's the beginning of my turn, so I can open another portal. Why not? Let's open another portal right over here.
Or you could bring Mortem in.
True, but I'm gonna hold off on that still.
Okay. And it still needs to be within 5.
Well, this is just something from my abilities.
Oh, dang.
So I can do a second portal at the beginning of my turn?
That's true.
Okay. Yeah,
Special
let's
thing,
place it right next to Judge. Let's or corner from Judge right there, yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to do... I get an extra maneuver, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So I will start of my turn. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on. King shares damage. Oh, I don't know who to do it on now. I'm gonna do it on Boots.
Do it on. No, do it on Slim. Whatever you're about to do. He is out of my null field, so he won't take 10 extra damage, but it'll at least deal damage to him and King.
Yes. Okay.
You also have 5 extra speed, by the way. Don't forget.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Zoom.
Yes. I want to make sure I keep the portal to the north within my range so that it doesn't drop, because I don't know if that's going to consume the energy when it drops or what's going to happen. So I'm going to be careful about that currently.
You could move to this portal, and then use your maneuvers to push him back into my null field.
Which portal do I move to?
You move to this one, and then it'll pop you out to this one.
Yes. Okay. Okay, this is cool. Sure, yeah. So I will step right here. There's my thing. So I step right there. I will touch the portal freely, and I emerge adjacent to the other portal here. If the portals are within distance at the start of your next turn. Okay, so I can leave during my turn, but if I start my turn out of range of a portal, it will close. So I need to be careful about that. But, so I've used 1 square. I will push with practical magic. I will push Slim. It's a reason roll. So here we go. Reason roll.
Oh my god.
Okay. So I push him 3 squares, right? Yeah.
1,
Yep.
2, 3.
I will then teleport back over here
Oh dear god.
and step back here. And then I will do subverted perception of space.
Of course you are. Just
I like a dissertation paper.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Subverted
So,
perception of
holy.
space.
The target can't have line of effect to targets 2 or more squares away
What
until the start of my next turn.
Oh, that's
What?
excellent. Oh, and it's
Okay,
not a
so
save
Slim
ends.
No,
Okay, so
it's a
Slim
persistent
takes
effect.
34. So Slim takes 34 damage, and then King will take 17.
Yes.
I forgot about the stitched. I forgot about the stitched.
Perfect. All right, then I will target Boots with my practical magic and deal damage equal to my reason score. So only 6 damage to Boots.
16
but
damage because he's in my field.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh,
What type of damage?
And we want to keep Boots in that field, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be good.
I'm not too concerned about Boots right now because we don't know what he can do. But I know that on my turn I'm gonna go Nova on Slim.
So Boots is within my area then. And then, so I have how much extra movement? 5?
Yes.
So I've done 2 squares of movement is all. So then I will teleport right here. And then I will end my turn, which lets me do Black Hole Star. So at the end of each of your turns, you can target one creature or object within distance and pull them up to 5 squares. So I will pull King into this portal next to me and pop him out right here.
We're gonna create a feedback loop.
Perfect.
he has stability 2.
He has stability 0 because I subtract 10 from everyone's stability within my area.
Oh, he has stability -8 then.
Well, it's 2-0. It's not less than 0.
Aw.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And that was at the end of my turn. So
This is nuts. Every time I'm like, oh, maybe I overcooked this encounter or did something, I added too many enemies. You always find a way to make the encounters seem not that difficult. Not that difficult.
However, they are all right next to me, so Gorwin's gonna need to heal me stat.
Yep.
true. Yes.
So now it is Boots and King. How are you looking? The alloy? 52?
52 out of 123.
Alright, let's see what I can do about that. King raises his symbol aloft, and it shines, his holy symbol aloft, and he spends 5 malice and uses Empyrean Boon. So each target has a double edge. This is him and 5 allies, so it's him and all these other people. And each target has a double edge, deals an additional 10 holy damage, and inflicts vertical slide 2 on their next strike. So that also applies to this. Sunder the very skies onto the alloy. Ooh, that was not great. So it's going to be 20 damage, vertical slide 4, which I'm pretty sure your stability is something insane, right? 5 or 17 or 400 or something?
Yeah, 5.
5, yeah. So that's fine. And then your might, we don't have to worry about potencies because it would be might 3, and your might is already really high. I think it's 6, right? 5 or 6. So it is just
2 plus 5.
okay.
So I just take the 20 damage.
Okay. You just take 20 damage. Wait, what's your stability again? I'm sorry, because he also adds a
5.
vertical slide 2, so he would be able to slide you 1.
I believe. Okay, fine. I was gonna try to rule earlier that there are 2 separate instances
what I was
of
thinking,
sliding.
Yeah, well, it's tricky because if I rule it one way, but I do want to move you.
Okay, yeah. You can move me 1 square.
Yeah, 1 square, just over there. Just get right there. Get right there. That's where I want you. Okay, there. And then he will roll for the stitched condition. Please save. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Thank God. He's no longer stitched, technically. But he will still take damage until Slim can be unstitched. Can unstitch himself.
Yep.
Jesus. What has this devolved into? That was... So that was King. And now it is your turn.
The Gorwin.
Yes.
Yes, Gorwin.
Heal battery the alloy.
Yes.
Yep. All right,
Okay.
Gorwin, heal me.
So, maneuver, is it Healing Grace? Is that the one we're
Yeah.
looking for?
Healing grace.
Yep.
And then
Spin, and then spend 1 piety to let me spend 2 recoveries. So back to 112.
you can spend
What's the thing to gain his piety? Prayer.
1d3 plus something.
Voice.
Nice.
So he gains 6 piety? What the heck?
Nice.
Spending 1 piety to give you an additional recovery,
Yep.
and that's it, right?
Is
That's
an
all
action.
you need?
Yep.
Okay. All right. An action. Ooh, sure. Any objections to Saint's Raiment for 7 piety?
Nope.
Oh
my God.
That's the one that gives me temp stam and surges, right? Yes, please.
I object. I object.
All right, the alloy. You get 20 temp and 3 surges.
Oh boy.
Slim's looking a little frail to me.
I would crack my knuckles, but they're made of metal.
And then Gorwin will duck right. How are you looking, actually, Bestemt?
I'm not winded.
So could you use a recovery?
Yeah, I'm 84 out of 123.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and I will have stepped right here, gone right over here, so I can get both in range easily, and then I will spend an additional piety to target Bestemt.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So you can spend a recovery. And then...
You can also spend 1 more piety to let him stand up.
Also
Are you
true.
still prone? I thought we ended that with teleportation stuff.
I'm prone again.
Oh,
He's been prone again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that will make Gorwin out of piety, but are we good with that?
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yep. End the prone condition.
All right.
And then, what's Gorwin's speed? 5.
Probably
Perfect.
5. Yeah.
So he's moved 1. Then he will teleport up here. And
Oh, nice.
2, 3, 4. Kind of get out of range of some people, hopefully. And then, any other suggestions for Gorwin's turn?
Oh, how far away? Okay, he's within range. What is his triggered action? Is this the one that reduces damage or gives an edge?
Triggered action. He has Word of Guidance. The power roll gains an edge, and Word of Final
cool.
Redemption.
What's the range on that? 10, right?
10 to both of those. Yeah. So.
Cool. Okay, so yeah,
Oh, that's insane. What?
1. Yeah. So once. Okay, yeah. So use that on my turn, so we can just erase Slim and yeah.
Okay. That was Gorwin then.
Go on, Boots.
Boots. Uadash is your rival. You have plenty of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is your speed, sir. He's going to sort of prance over there. He has this rapier, and he says, "On guard!" and he stabs at you. Yikes!
Yeah!
And also 1 and 2. We rolled a 1 and a 2.
He
That's
does
good.
get a bonus.
That's nice.
D3, but that won't take him to a tier 3.
It won't. It won't. Thank you for that. So he uses his blade dance to stab at you, and 15 damage, and he can shift 4. He's going to shift 1, 2. Yeah, he'll shift over here. 3, 4.
If you wanted to have done your maneuver before, I think that's reasonable. You let us do that all the time.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna like it. That's the bad thing.
Well, I'm just saying.
No,
Fair's fair. You get to do it all the time, or you let us do it all the time.
No, I'll save it for next time because it's not insignificant, you know.
Okay.
And it wouldn't have really helped him anyway. So he's going. Yeah, he shifts over there, and then, within distance, ranged 6. So you can still slide him.
Excellent. Plus, he is part of my range. I can source things from his square because of my magic item. So
how dare
nobody,
you.
I think, is ever out of my range in this battle now.
That's wonderful. I like that. I like that.
So I'm going to slide him. One. I can't quite see this. There. 1, 2, and into the portal, and then slide him over next to the alloy again.
Oh my God! Right here.
Yep, right there.
Dear God.
Right there, please.
Right here.
Yeah, right there's fine. No, here's fine. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, down. Yeah.
There.
No, down.
Okay.
using
Yep,
this
that is
fancy
my
footwork.
triggered action.
Oh, okay. I guess he'll use his malice then. If he uses maneuver. Yeah, that still works. That actually works better. Thank you, Uadash. He'll use his.
Well then.
He'll use his maneuver against just the alloy, I guess.
Oh boy.
Yeah, against the alloy.
Here, alloy, you hold it.
Yeah, and he stabs you, and he says, "And with this strike, I shall incapacitate." And oh wow,
Yikes.
tier 3, nice. And yeah, that's 20 damage and reason 5 dazed and restrained. No. Of course, because the alloy is immune to everything because she has perfected her body and mind, which makes sense.
She is the weapon, don't you know?
She is the weapon. He doesn't have any more movement. He's just maneuver and his action. Okay, yes. And does he have any conditions on him? No. Okay. Done. Jesus. That was round 1.
Round 2.
I don't think this
That
one's
was
gonna
all
go.
one round.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I really don't know if this is gonna take another 2 rounds. I really don't think, because you guys put a hurtin' on these fools. Put a hurtin', except for Copper. Copper is untouched, which is not good.
Copper
for you.
and boots are fairly untouched. Yeah.
I can go or unless somebody else wants to go.
I would like to delete someone.
Okay. Do it.
I think
Do you
that's
wanna-
good while they're within your aura
Question.
there,
Yeah.
Do you want to do it with even better stuff? Because I have fulfill your destiny.
yeah. Ooh.
What's that do?
After me or another hero ends their turn, you can immediately take your turn. It removes all negative debuffs, and you have a double edge for your power rolls. And you take your turn
On all power rolls?
on all power rolls. It's my 11 Wrath ability.
Oh my God.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull that up. What the?
Amazing. But yeah, I can. So that's.
What
I
is
can,
that ability? You're 11.
It's
fulfill
yeah,
your
healing
destiny.
procedure.
So it's hesitation is weakness for somebody else plus other stuff.
Oh
Yep.
no! I thought I escaped it. I thought I escaped it by not having a shadow in the party, but apparently
Well, no,
I
you,
did.
you don't understand.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
hesitation. That's the hesitation. This has been preordained. This was seen in the stars. decades ago. Okay, neat. Because what I could do is zoop and zoop. Who are you deleting?
I'm gonna be deleting Slim.
Slim. Yeah.
If you wanna, I'm no matter who you attack, they're gonna be taking an extra 10 damage from my null field.
Neat. Well, I will move
So if you
here
attack
then.
King, yeah.
I guess true. I'll move over to here then, just to get the flanking bonus.
Okay. Well, Boots is gonna make a free strike on you.
How dare you?
That would be 10.
Oh god, that's so brutal. Now, I'm going to do Every Step Death, which is a signature ability.
Of course, you're gonna roll a tier 3. Of course you will. Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
So 16 psychic damage. My mark, I'll move my judgment. So the judgment will go on King for the purposes of this.
That is 26 psychic damage.
26, and then we're gonna do some more addition, boys and girls. So 26 so far. Then 6 more holy to 32 because of my thing, plus 3 more to 35 sonic because of wet work. And then I'm going to spend 1 of my wrath going down to up to 12, up to 14, excuse me, down to 13. To do 12 more holy damage.
So how much? So then
47 in total.
47 in total.
Holy.
And then, oh no, it gets
So
better.
Slim takes 23.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then Slim takes 23 because he's still stitched. Oh, brother.
And then after I finish that strike, I will look to the alloy. It is time to fulfill your destiny. And I will spend 11 wrath so that the alloy can now take their turn, and all debuffs are removed, and they have a double edge.
Oh my god. So Slim is winded. We need to make another condition for that.
He's just now winded. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I did apply my chronometrics to you, ally, didn't I?
Yep. So I have 2 maneuvers, plus 5 speed.
Oh, I actually became strained by using applied chronometrics. My speed is actually halved.
I thought as a level 10 talent, you can only choose to be strained.
I can choose to take the strained effect even if I'm not at strained. But it does incur. I do incur the strained effect if I actually become strained because of using the
Okay.
clarity. Sometimes it's beneficial to take the strained thing.
That's the turn. That is all I
Okay.
got.
Incredible. I like that.
Now,
I like that.
my go.
Oh, and
Oh no.
just for debuffs, just the judge moves to King.
Okay, I will shift 1 square. And then I will, alright. So we got double edges on all this shit. Protect strike.
I love when you can hear how giddy Renee is.
Yeah, I'm thinking I just no funny business, just do my standard actions because I just need to bank my discipline.
There's never no funny business with you, Renee. Sorry. I'm sorry. With respect. With respect. Oh god.
Okay,
All right,
so,
hit me.
Alright, I will first do pressure points on King. So double edge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so close. Okay, tier 3. I'll spend my free side boost for an extra 5 damage, so 22 damage, and he's agility 5 weakened. So then Slim will take 11. Alright, first, let's spend my 2. Wait. Does fulfill your destiny apply to? Yeah. All power rolls, right? Double edge on all. Okay, so I have a double edge on my knockback maneuvers.
Oh no.
How strong are these windows?
This is.
There are rules for windows, aren't there? I think it's 1 square.
One.
If they're made of
they
glass, it
magic
only has
windows?
like 1 or 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Are
gonna
they
say one square since they're made of glass. Quite. Yeah. Oh no.
So first, I'm gonna shove Slim through the window, and we're in a flying fortress, right?
Yes.
True, but there are streets and stuff,
Mhm.
from what I was understanding, where we're navigating. So I'm not sure where this.
Okay. Well,
No,
I
you
assume
are
it's
in-
gonna take him several steps.
It's gonna take him, several turns to get back up here, but it's also you're in the floating pyramid on the Chrysopolis as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's gonna die if you shove him through there.
The Smash Bros. Like death noise.
Yeah. You can make that roll then. Double edge.
Double edge, so
Jesus.
it's still tier 2.
Okay, still tier 2. So that will be slide 7 out the window.
I get clarity.
Oh my god. His stability, hold on, his stability is normally 2, but that doesn't do anything to 7. So I think
Well, and he doesn't have stability right now either.
you can't even let me have that. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah, he gets just, what does this look like?
I
Yeah,
just grab him. I grab him by his hair and just crush his face through the window and just throw him out.
Ooh. Brutal. Yeah,
Well,
he falls to the
so
ground.
much for releasing them from their undead natures.
I shall remind you all that the chain aren't exactly heroes.
That's true. That's true. They're not the great.
And neither are we, to be fair.
Yeah.
And neither are we.
To quote the show Invincible, you can either save the world or beat the good guy. You can't be both. So with my second maneuver, I'm gonna do the same thing to a king.
Oh shit. Okay.
Also remember that king was stitched to Slim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So well, however much damage Slim took from falling, King takes half.
Yeah.
He just has a heart attack.
Oh no. So I'm gonna say you're like, I think you're like 15 squares above the ground. I think if you're floating,
Okay.
it's probably more than that. But let's just say 15. Just again for my own sanity. So that would be 30 damage, but then reduced to half. So that's now only 15 damage. Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So King is slid 7 out the same window.
Yep. Hold on. Oh, he's winded. Yeah. So his stability is 2. He doesn't have any stability, so you throw him out the window as well. He just goes at. Wow. Oh no. Okay, this battle is going a certain way
and
now.
those are just my maneuvers.
All right, Boots, you ready to get forgotten?
I'm gonna shift the rest of my movement back up over to Boots.
Oh no.
All right, so now let's do pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna activate his pressure point, Daikyoken.
Wait, didn't you already take an action
got-
with pressure points, or?
Oh, right. So yeah, I'm gonna spend stamina to do it again.
Oh, because you're.
And
Okay.
Cameron.
So I'm gonna
my
spend
judgment.
17 for.
Oh yeah, you're
Gonna
moving it
spend
to.
17 to make another signature action.
I'm moving my judgment to boots.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna activate its pressure point. Daikyoken. Double edge. I am rolling shit with these double edges.
Damn.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You
Don't
just
worry.
pushed 2 guys out a window. Come on now.
Don't.
You just defenestrated 2 of the chain of
Okay.
Acheron. Get out of here.
Alright.
You're rolling high enough. You're rolling high enough.
Okay,
Renée.
so. Alright, so I have 1 free side boost to make that an extra 5 damage.
Oh god, hold on.
And I'm gonna spend all 3 surges to make that an extra 15 damage. So that will be 35 damage. And he's in my aura, so he takes extra 10 damage.
How much damage total? Sorry.
47
45.
or 45 plus 12. I will spend a wrath. So 57.
Oh my god. 57. Alright. That brings him down
And all of this
significant-
and all of this is just me pressing a point on his neck.
Oh my god. Just boop. Yeah. And he feels dreadful. His agility is 5, so that doesn't matter.
That's fine.
He's not weakened. Oh no. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's it. I'm calling it for you, Renée. You're done.
No, I can spend another 12 stamina to make a free strike.
No.
The punches are flying.
Oh wait. No, yeah, we already accounted for the double edge for that. Double edge on this.
God damn.
Rough. Those double edges are putting in a lot of work, though.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll spend my other free side boost for another 5 damage, so 18, so 28 total. Because he's in my aura.
Oh no. Okay. Still not winded.
And for
Right.
my final act, I will spend 7 more stamina to do the grab maneuver.
Yes.
Got a double edge on this. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, so I just pinch his mustache.
He grabbed. Oh my god. Look at this battle map now. This looks totally different. You just threw 2 guys out the window. What does that turn look like? I know you described Slims, but what does this look like as you just go on this rampage?
Yeah, so let's just say I threw Slim and King at the window simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just backslide over and jam Boots in the neck, and I just start wailing on his face, and then I grab his mustache.
God.
Fantastic.
All right, and I'm down
All
to
right.
56 stamina.
Okay.
Oh wait, I actually forgot about the temporary stamina, so I'm at 76 actually.
Ah.
So half. So I am just shy of winded.
Okay. Well, Copper is gonna go, and he sees what you just did, so he's gonna move up here, flank you. Yeah, he's gonna try Seismic Crush on you. Yeah, this is much better. Roll high. roll mid. That's great. He has an edge on that. Boop, boop. That doesn't change it, but still. Yeah, so that's 21 damage and push 5.
So it'll be 5.
I shall use My Life Is Yours, so she can get some healing.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. I'm also gonna have the damage.
And you heal 51.
Cool. I'm back up to 116. Almost full.
Oh.
I think he's good here, probably. Well, no, it's the alloy. He doesn't want to be here, so he's going to move here. And since he's a goblin, he does not provoke because he's crafty.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's going to... That's, I think, his... Yeah, that'll be his turn. Oh no, actually he'll use his maneuver to aid an attack on the alloy, so Boots will get an edge.
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll be his turn.
I've got something.
Do it.
Do it. Yep.
All right. So
do you want to
first
go?
off-
Just remember that if you go now, you'll end the applied chronometrics on everyone.
Yes. You've gone, but
Yep.
Uadash hasn't, but
no.
I don't have as much use for
Okay.
maneuvers moving forward anyway,
Okay.
so it's not a big loss for Uadash now.
I think I have something to make it good anyways, because okay, first of all, I need to roll for my clarity. Let's start out there. Come on. Oh,
Rough.
you're kidding me again.
That is rough. Wow.
Okay, +3. There we go. Okay, so I am going to use my maneuver flashback. The target immediately uses an ability they've used previously this round without spending any heroic resources.
No.
So, Raven, if you would like to use your...
Oh my gosh!
Wait.
I think I would love to do that. Oh boy. Who do I have range on for that? Jesus.
Oh no.
Fulfill your destiny as range 10.
It's true. I got both the other players coming up. Neat. Uadash, do you want to go next?
Sure, I can go next.
Neat.
And you get
Alright.
the double edges.
Yep, double edges. Any
Oh my
negative debuffs
gosh!
are gone. Yeah, go get him, champ.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to use my my action. Should I?
That was a maneuver. That's wild.
Now, what's wild is it's a 5
you-
cost.
I think we need to do a bit of damage to Copper at some point. The Copper is the one that I'm have a rivalry with, right?
Yes.
Yes.
No. His rivalry
No.
is with Gorwin.
Oh, King. Mine was King. Right.
Yep.
Well, that went out a window. Well, actually, let's do Mind Spike. It does more damage if I'm only targeting one anyways. So, Copper, you're up. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to use Mind Spike on Copper. It does have an edge because No, it does not because I'm at full health. Sorry. So, but that doesn't matter. I rolled pretty well regardless. Let's see.
That's the first bit
Yes.
of damage he's taken.
Yeah, okay. And it does 4 extra damage, so it's 15 total. Then I'm going to take half of that myself, which is 7.
Oh.
Because then I get to use it again. So I'm gonna roll Mind Spike once again. And now I do have an edge. Ooh.
Unfortunate.
Edge will do it.
Yeah, Edge will at least put it at tier 2, so that's something.
Yep.
So then it's a total of 13, which I'll take half of, which is 6.
13 damage.
Then I'll roll Mind Spike again against the copper.
How are you mind spiking him so many times?
Let me introduce you to my fantastic one, Brittle Breaker.
Oh, right. Brittle Breaker. Get out of here.
So, additionally, whenever you use a damage-dealing supernatural ability, you can take half as much damage as is dealt to the target to immediately use the same ability again. The damage you take can be reduced in any way. You can repeat this process until you become winded.
Oh my god. Jesus.
If you had done that on boots, you would have done so much damage to him.
It doesn't say I have to target the same creature. It just says I can use the same ability.
Oh my god.
So, boots.
No. Is this last one going on boots, or this most recent one rather?
No, this one is going on boots.
Okay, so what was the last one? I did not account for that on copper.
Let's see. The last one was 14 damage total. Yes.
Okay. Done.
Sorry, 13 damage.
13. Okay.
I apparently can't do addition.
Oh, neither can I. Don't worry. You're in good company.
I do have an edge, but that doesn't bring it up to tier 3. So it's 13 damage to boots.
Plus 10 to boots because he's in my aura.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, boy. Hold on.
Big.
Okay. So that wins him.
I've still got stamina left.
Are
so
you
let's do...
Are you wounded yet? Yeah.
No, I'm at 108 out of 123.
Oh my god.
Keep going. Keep going, cowboy. Keep going.
Ooh, double ones. I
Oh,
like
are
that.
you kidding me? What
I
is
like the
this?
double ones.
All right, so that's only 11 damage.
21.
21.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So that means I take 10. Okay. Luckily, I do have a ward that gives me a bit of protection, but it's only effective, basically 2, wouldn't it be? Wait. Oh no, what if I calculated this wrong all the time? Let's see. Because Brittle Breaker gives me damage weakness 3, but my ward gives me damage immunity 5.
Oh dear god.
Do I just... I've calculated that as a plus 2 or a 2 immunity.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank God, I've calculated that correctly.
Wow. It does say on your mind spike that the damage you take can't be reduced in any way.
Yeah, that's if I'm strained.
That's from the
Gotcha.
strain.
Gotcha. All right.
Let's
Keep
see.
going if you can. Jeez.
Yeah, I really am.
There
At some
we go.
point, I'm gonna get a
Not his
critical.
brain.
Crit fish.
So that's 15, 25 total.
25 total. Okay. I mean, at this point, you might just kill him.
Do it another time.
It's down to double digits now.
We'll do another. Oh, come on. Okay, we get a tier 2. So that's 13 plus the 10, so 23 total. Okay, I'm still not winded, so we go again.
This is crazy.
Oh, I thought that was a 9 for a second.
It was so close to another crit. It was so close.
So that's 25.
Okay. 25. Okay. Do you go another one? If you
yeah,
roll,
let's keep going.
If you roll high enough, this next one could kill him. Yep.
Oh my gosh! It
Yep.
us again.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yep.
What is this tease? 25 again.
So another 25. You had 22 stamina left. So what does this look like as you're like battering his mind?
I imagine it's mostly like a silent confrontation. I'm just staring daggers at Boots, and he just clutches his head as his mind feels like it's about to explode, and all of a sudden he just collapses like a ragdoll, just collapses straight onto the floor
Oh my god.
without a sound.
Yeah, soundlessly just collapses onto the ground. And he dies.
And at that point, I get winded. So now I'm.
I mean, it takes a lot out of you, but yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
Gee.
Okay, so yeah, that's my turn. So I guess it's Uadash now.
Yeah, I think so.
And then Uadash
My-
gets to go because of the. Oh my god.
Yep. And then my judgment goes to Judge.
Okay, back to Judge.
Okay, so start of my turn, I gain 4 essence because of the thing I was focusing on. I'm no longer focusing on.
At the start of your turn, you can choose to bring Mortem in here into this.
Should I do it, guys?
Wait till I'm next to the portal.
Okay. I will drop another portal so that it doesn't. I'll just drop another one right there so that I can use that charge there. And then as just my thing, I will drop a portal right behind Copper.
There.
Okay, and then I will use Practical Magic to knock him back into the portal.
Oh no.
It doesn't really matter how far he goes. I'll roll just for fun. So that is a reason test. Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so tier 3, so
What's
up
it?
to 3.
He does have stability
What's his
3,
stability?
But he doesn't have stability.
But he doesn't have stability for a multitude of
Oh, yeah,
reasons.
sorry.
I'm pretty sure. So where's he going?
So I'm gonna pop him out right next to Judge. And then
Oh no.
I am
Okay.
going to use, or you know what? No, I'm gonna inverse that. I'm going to knock back Judge so that he's next to Copper.
Flip the script.
Yes.
If you put him here, so he'll be in my aura.
I want him right here so that he's adjacent
Yep.
to Copper.
Okay.
And then
He's still no aura.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to target Judge with Subvert the Green Within.
What the hell does that do?
So I have a double edge on this, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay. Unfortunate. So it takes it to a tier 2. And then I would like Judge to use a signature attack on Copper.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Oh no. So
So,
That's-
Judge takes 28 points of damage because he's in my aura.
yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay.
It's okay. The new monster book is being created.
Okay. So one. Okay. There, he's at that one now, and then he's going to use his signature on Copper.
Yes, sir.
Oh no. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's 20 damage to Copper. And of course his might. No, his might is 5. Okay, good. That works. Okay.
Well, he slid one. He slid one. Slide him over here.
He
So
has
be
slide
in my
4
aura.
because his stability is still 0. I'm gonna have Judge slide him through the portal into this space. Do you want, or do you want this space?
Okay. Sure.
Which one?
Either or.
Okay, I'll do it here so that they can't get flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, this portal. Shit. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. And then...
So
Yeah.
that was my maneuver, my action, and then I don't feel like I need to go anywhere, so Uadash is gonna stay right there.
Now the director can play the game.
Yeah, now I can play. Thank you. Was that was your turn, Bestemt?
No,
I'm gonna have Copper right there, actually.
Okay.
Yep, thank you.
my turn was done. It was the trigger. Whose trigger was it? The Raven's trigger. That they
Right.
made it Uadash's turn.
Yeah, so you used an
triggered
ability.
Raven to trigger Uadash.
Exactly. That's ridiculous. This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, now Judge is gonna move over here. He's going to Okay. These are the only two left. So he's going to target the alloy and Uadash with this attack.
Oh, that was so close to a crit.
And yeah. So you each take 24 damage. Slide 5.
Do you want to be teleported now, Alloy?
Actually, yeah, sure. Nah, it's best for me just to. Actually, if you teleport me right here, I can keep them in my aura.
Okay, yeah, I can do that free.
Yeah. Whom.
Okay, so I take 24 plus 9. So that's a little bit ouchy. So then, because Judge damaged Uadash, I'm going to use Nature's Affection and slide him. I guess I don't need to use the portal. I will just for fun. I'll pop him into this portal and pop him out right here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the portals. And then
I love thinking with portals.
And that
Oh, wait. If you slide him into copper, they'll both take the collision damage.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, slide him. Yes,
So he pops
crash
out
him
of
into
the
copper.
portal
They'll-
into copper.
Yeah. So then they'll both take the remaining damage plus 10 each because they're in my aura.
So yeah, so that was 6 slide. So I slid him 1, so he takes 5 damage, and Judge takes 5 damage.
15 each.
Right, up to 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was as a result of Judge attacking us. Yes, so it's still Judge's turn technically, I guess.
Man, no, he could still move. I think he's gonna move out here. He's absolutely gonna move out here. Out of your aura, the alloy.
Okay.
And now it is Gorwin's turn, who has been sort of out of the fight. A little bit.
Who needs healing?
It is okay, my friends. Who needs healing?
Yeah, I'm a-okay.
I'm good on healing.
Okay, Uadash could use some. Probably just one. Wait, so I took the. Yeah. So I did take 38 damage from that attack, right?
You can make that 70 damage, please. Yeah.
Yeah, so Uadash can use some healing, but any suggestions for actions?
Ooh, Lightning Lure? Or Lightning Lord, excuse me. Is Lightning Lord. That's a signature ability. That's an action. Huh? Wait, what?
What is Lightning Lord?
I don't know.
The
I
targets
assume
are
the power.
all enemies in a 3x10. No, 3 10x1 lines.
Wait, what?
No. Stop reading that.
Targets are force moved in order based on their proximity to you. Push a little bit. Oh, push 1 plus 5? What?
They go hurling through the fucking levels. I can't wait to tell HK when he comes back, dude, you punted 2 people out a window.
Okay, so Gorwin will step over to the portal. Boop. Teleport right over here. And then
Oh no.
he has line of effect on these guys to push them out the windows, right?
Yep.
Okay. You want to roll that, Renee? Just for fun?
Sure.
Yeah!
Fantastic.
There we go.
Dear
3
God.
10. How does that work? Because
And they
there are
have-
3 10 lines within one.
Right, so
So-
anywhere around him, the lines can
Like
originate.
I said, he will just need to stand here and then put the lines here and here? Question mark?
Yes. Well, he can
Sure.
push Judge out this window too, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I think we can get it.
Yeah.
Uh,
So.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Yep. So what does this look like? Oh my God.
He leaps through the portal, does a roll, and then lightning starts crackling from his cool sunglasses. With one hand, he removes those sunglasses to reveal his eye crystals, which look exactly the same as the sunglasses. And then with his remaining 3 hands, he claps them all together somehow, and then that causes the streaks of lightning to shoot out and push them through the windows.
Wow. Okay.
Good chow.
Yeah. And you push them straight out the windows. Yeah. They die. And at that point. Sorry. At
Does
that
Mortem show up?
Oh yeah, of course he does. Of course he does.
Yeah.
Finally.
So
that
you
point-
can pull Mortem through.
Alright.
Yep.
Mortem appears and he has some dialogue that is scripted. He says, He just says, I guess I'll do this myself. And he rolls up his sleeves and he prepares to attack. Okay. So he's going to use Conflagration on Uadash and the alloy. Yeah. Boom. He blasts you with this energy. Yeah, fire. 21 fire damage. And
Oh,
agility.
I forgot. I have
Oh.
fire immunity 10.
Oh my god. So, Uadash, what's your agility?
My agility is 1.
Nice. So you are immolated.
Lovely. Oh, Gorwin would have spent the maneuver to let me spend a recovery. I just forgot to say that. as long as that's all good.
Sure, yeah.
So as he damages, I will use my free triggered action to slide him. Where's my triggered action? Nature's Affection.
Oh, that's nice.
So which portal do we want him to come
Right here,
out of,
please.
guys?
Right here, please, so he
Okay.
can be in my aura.
Yep. So I will slide him right there.
Slide him where? Sorry.
So I will slide him into the portal behind him, and then popping out right there.
There. Beautiful. Okay. Give me. just
Actually, I'll slide him right here so that he's in melee with both.
So you force move him right there. He's going to use another action. Let's just do this. Yeah, all enemies in burst. A 10 burst. Hopeless place. This is a hopeless place, don't you think? All enemies in burst take... Wow, nice. Yeah. Just not. Bestemt, I'm pretty sure. Are you 10 away? I think you're 10 away. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I am so glad he's in the aura, because Presence 6 is the one thing that can have an effect stick on me.
Oh, really? Hey,
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
But that's reduced to Presence 5 because he's in the aura.
Oh, God. All right. So you all still take 16 corruption damage, and you are hopeless. Let's see. Who's hopeless?
Uadash is hopeless.
Oh, no, that's nice.
Raven is not hopeless, and I reduce the damage by 10 because I'm a corruption immunity 10.
Help. Can't benefit
Hopeless?
edges or temporary stamina. That is fucked.
Also, I should have mentioned when the other one died, the Archwizard gets judged.
Okay. Okay. And is Gorwin hopeless?
He has a
say-
presence of 5.
So, no, he is not hopeless.
He's not. What do you mean?
Nope. Because
Because the potency
Because-
is reduced
Oh,
because
that's
of alloys of all.
Right. Nice, good choice.
everyone.
Also, I took this art right from the MCDM wiki. I would have had more art drawn up, but this is how he's described. Good job to whoever did it. It doesn't exactly fit the rest of the art here on our table here, but that's the official unofficial art.
That's official Mortem art.
Yes, that is literally 100% of the art that exists for Mortem.
Yeah, keep in
That's
mind
what you're
he Mortem only had like 5 minutes of screen time in the entire series.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like Matt gave gave a perfect description of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's his 2 actions. He's going to use a maneuver. Okay, is anyone winded within 5 of him?
Why?
Because if you're winded while you're within 5 squares of the Lich, they are bleeding.
Uadash
No,
is
I'm not.
bleeding.
So
I
let
am
me put it up here.
not winded.
In the Lich's presence, Death's Call is stronger. A winded creature is bleeding while they are within 5 squares of the Lich, and they can't catch their breath.
Okay,
That's cool
okay.
and all, but I don't bleed. Remember?
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So I still can't take the catch presence maneuver, but I can still regain stamina
Okay.
from outside sword.
Now his maneuver. Necrotic form. Let's find out what this does together. The Lich becomes incorporeal, moves up to their speed, and corporealizes again. While incorporeal, the Lich ends being grabbed or restrained, has damage immunity 5, can move through solid matter, and ignores difficult terrain. If the Lich ends their turn inside solid matter, they are shunted out into the space they originally entered. So he's going to move. What's his speed? What's his speed?
He still provokes.
He does.
He still provokes op attacks. Keep that in mind.
He does.
Well, there's a way he wouldn't, but anyway.
What do you mean? There's a way he wouldn't.
If he drops into the floor, I guess he would still technically provoke him, but
He would technically.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, you would. He would.
yeah, he
he's,
still would.
he's just gonna move here. The alloy, you can make a free strike against him.
With an edge because flanking
How are you
at
flanking?
the time
You weren't flanking him at the time.
with Raven.
not flanking.
Oh,
No,
never mind.
he was
Okay,
right there.
oh, that's still a tier 3. Okay,
Sure.
still a tier 3 even without the edge. So that will be 25 minus 5 because of his damage movement.
Okay.
So 20 damage.
And okay, and it's just regular untyped damage. Sorry, hold on. Okay. And he moves here. He moves here. So Raven, you can take a free strike.
Get his ass!
Oh, it's gonna be better than that. So I'm gonna spend 1 judgment.
Ooh.
First of all, the free strike. Boo boo boo.
What one judgment?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, baby!
Cameron, you have fucked up. I will then use unmooring after that. So first of all, the damage and stuff.
What's
We'll do
the
damage
what's
and
the
stuff.
damage? Yeah.
So the damage for the free strike. So free strike for melee is a tier 3 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. Plus 6 is 20. Plus 3 is 23 damage so far. And I believe
Is he technically in this square when he takes the damage?
that's what I'm wondering.
Yes.
So then he would take another 10.
You can take another 10.
Yeah.
So 33 damage on the free strike.
Okay.
And then
So
because I
reduce
spent
that to 28 because of his damage immunity.
and then because of the wrath I spent, when an adjacent target judge target shifts, you can make a free melee strike against them. The target doesn't shift, and their speed becomes 0 until the end of this turn.
He's not shifting.
He's not shifting.
He's not shifting at all.
Oh, it doesn't cover.
Yeah, no. Just
I guess
moves
it's
up to their
kinda
speed.
normal.
Moves up to
Oh,
their
okay.
speed.
Oh.
Never mind. Then the crit. We're just gonna do unmooring because I don't have any wrath to spend.
So I think he would still be here for the purposes of this.
Yes, but I have reach because I have the Gossheimer.
Gotcha.
So 15 damage, but we have additions, so
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 10. So 25 to 31 to 34. So 34 damage, and his stability is reduced by 3 until the end of his turn.
Oh no.
All right. Okay, now he can go.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's one
Oh,
square.
I'll instead of spending my wrath to do the speed thing, I'll just do damage. So 12 more holy damage.
And how much of that was holy damage?
18.
Oh boy. Okay. So he takes another 5. As you see, you strike into him, and yeah, he sears in pain. The wound that you strike into him, light escapes out of it, and then diminishes as he reflexes.
So is that weakness? Is that a precedent?
Yeah, that's weakness. Yeah.
Beautiful. What's his presence score?
Oh no. 5.
5? So
Yes.
presence score is strong. I have a presence of 6. So he is weakened and frightened of me. Save ends.
Woo!
weakened and frightened. Save ends for both of them?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. And then he's going to move. Okay, so he moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7.
Oh no.
Yeah. 5, 6,
He's going after
7,
the talent.
8, 9. 8, 9.
I was gonna make a comment about him hiding behind the wall from me, but the problem is that I've had line of effect to him, so that means that I always have a line of effect, even if he's behind.
True. So
I've connected with his mind. I know where he is.
that's his maneuver. So then he will end his turn. He's going to use. Oh, you all are gonna hate this. So he uses. He says, "You all have very impressive tricks, but I think that we shall only see my power alone for a little while." And he uses my power alone, his villain action. At the 12 burst, all enemies in the burst, the Lich unleashes a wave of nullifying magic. Each target can't use heroic abilities until the start of the Lich's next turn.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wild.
Oh no.
He twirls his mustache, and
He doesn't have a mustache.
well, he grows one.
Heroic just means anything that uses heroic resources, right?
Resource.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do have Incinerate to put him in a column of fire. If that's of interest.
That's heroic resource ability?
Signature.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is.
signature. Okay.
Incinerate is a
Yeah.
signature.
Okay.
I'd say go for it. Sounds cool.
I have Afflict a Bountiful Decay as well, so one ally within distance can end one effect that is ended by a saving throw or that ends at the end of that creature's turn. So I believe I am hopeless, and what's my other status effect?
You're
Hopeless
also
and
burning.
Immolated, yeah.
Immolated. Yeah, so every action
what-
you take 10 fire damage.
Yeah, okay. So Gorwin, what's the status effect on Gorwin right now?
I think also immolated.
Is that immolated as well? Okay. Yeah, so Uadash can go. I can use Afflict a Bountiful Decay to take that status effect off of Gorwin, and then, yeah, I'll probably spend a recovery as well, but that'll be pretty much what Uadash does whenever he goes, so.
Alright, go for it.
All right. So I would like to target Mr. Mortem with a Bountiful Decay.
Ooh. That's a good one.
So that is 15 damage. I want to say it is corruption damage, which I didn't type in there, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh
for
yeah, he's got
Mortem.
some corruption immunity.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then I will end the status effect on Gorwin.
Well, hold on just a second. Hold on just
Okay.
1 second. Because I think he might use his free triggered action on this one.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's going to use Baleful Swap. It's going to cost him 2 Malice. And he... What? What's that?
You spit malice.
Oh, that's true. Yes. The Null likes Malice. The Null likes when I am malicious towards the players. So the trigger, the Lich is targeted by a strike or ability from a source other than the target. Hold on. Sorry. The target. One enemy. Yeah. Lich utters a word of eldritch power, and the target presence 4 swaps places with the Lich, becoming the new target of the strike or ability.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's swap places.
Who are you swapping with?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I can swap with whoever I wanted. It's gonna be the Fatekeeper. Bestemt. We're swapping places.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You go here. You go there. Boom. And so what does this look like, Uadash, as you strike out against your friend, who was definitely a necromancer just a moment ago?
Yeah, so I send out this magic, and it seems to be kind of a growing vine that takes on kind of a purple hue as it's traversing in a very rapid fashion across this distance. And as it strikes out, and just before it reaches Mortem, I guess he somehow bends space to swap places with Bestemt. And so Bestemt is harmed in his stead.
Does that have a potency presence less than 4?
For you, yes.
Yes. My presence is 5.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're a pretty presenced out a party.
That's not good.
Despite me having presence 0, I still add my intuition to it. So
That's
I don't
true.
think anyone
Freaking
here
knows.
could have been swapped.
Yeah, I guess it hits Mortem then.
All right.
So what's that? That's
So it's
just delete
15
those.
corruption damage, which he probably has some corruption immunity.
Oh yeah, so he only takes about 5 damage. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But then Gorwin can end the condition that he is under.
Yay!
And then Uadash is also going to spend a recovery.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, he should have used Glare of Undeath. At the start of each round, the Lich chooses a creature within 10 to inflict R4 restraint that lasts until the end of the Lich's next turn. The Lich can't choose the same creature 2 rounds in a row. He will go with Raven. I don't know what your reason is. I'm just going after you.
My reason is +2.
Oh, perfect. So you're restrained.
How could you?
And then I won't spend a recovery. Instead, I will... I guess I could open a couple more portals. I'm gonna pass on that for now. I think we've got a good dispersal of portals, honestly. I will instead do practical magic, and I will deal a little bit of fire damage to Mortem. So it'll be 6 fire damage.
6 more fire damage.
And I guess, I think Uadash will... I don't want to be boxed up together, so Uadash is going to teleport through his portal, pop out right over here, and then also teleport right there.
Oh, perfect. By that open window.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
And then, you know what? Black Hole Star is at the end of my turn. So I will do Black Hole Star.
What is Black Hole Star? What is this nonsense? At the end of each of your
Sounds like
turns,
90
you
from-
target one
From 9
creature
each nail.
or object.
Pardon? Pardon, HK?
Sounds like a song from 9-inch nail.
Yeah, it does.
Oh. So I would like to pull Mortem into the portal that I am opposite
I would like that
of him from now.
to not happen.
Well, sorry, buddy.
That's each target within distance of your hurl element, ability, and vertical. Pull the target up to 5 squares, even if their stability would reduce the force movement to 0. They're still pulled at least 2. What's your stability? Oh.
His stability is subtracted by 10 right now too. Do the Alloy and Raven want him up by them again?
I'm just gonna fly up to him no matter where he goes, cause I can.
Just because I can.
But yeah. Well, so yeah, you can pull him to this one and then pop him out here.
Okay.
And then he'll be in my aura.
Perfect. Yep. Let's do that.
So it's going here.
Nope.
Yeah, right north of the portal. Perfect. Okay.
Oh boy.
And that is, I believe, everything that Uadash can do on his turn. Oh, I did take an
Mhm.
action while immolated. That was 10 damage that
Yes.
Uadash needs to take. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep. Which cannot be avoided at all.
Mm-hmm. 10 fire damage. He's going to use... Let's go with Conflagration. That sounds like a fun one, right? Yeah, he's going to use this again. He's going to shift here, and he's going to use it against the Alloy. Come on, big money, big money. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. 25 fire damage, and you're not immolated.
Let's try that.
No.
Let's try that again.
No.
I think.
Okay, fine. Oh, hey.
Nice.
Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. So, 21 fire damage, and you are not immolated because I know better. Make that 11. Oh, because you have fire immunity 10. It's interesting.
Yep. You can target someone else also. It says,
that's right.
two creatures.
Two creatures. Thank you, Renee. I always rely on your fairness. Let's go with the one who just moved him around, Uadash. You're gonna take that as well.
21 fire damage. Lovely.
Yes. And neither of you are immolated from this, right? Agility 5.
Agility 5. I am already immolated.
Oh,
but
good.
I would be again. Yes.
Good. I like that.
Oh, immolated
Oh,
until the condition ends. How does the condition? Oh, save ends. So
Save
I
ends.
would have tried to save, but it doesn't matter now.
That is correct. And then that was his action. Oh wait, but he's a solo monster now, so he can take 2 turns, 2 actions. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna spend some malice here, and use another action. Use the second action to, he holds out his hand like a claw almost, and reaches out toward. Yeah, towards. Sorry, I'm attacking the talent, but Bestemt. And I'm not looking at your character sheets. I'm just looking at who I think is it has the worst might, and I think it's probably going to be Gorwin. No, Gorwin. He's a conduit. Gorwin. Why not? He's going to look at the healer. They're not mighty, right? And he's going to do this target. Oh, actually, no. He's just targeting Bestemt right now. Sorry. Boop. Roll high, baby. Okay, that was not great. Okay. So, that's 24 psychic damage.
Me?
Mm-hmm. No. Bestemt.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But hold on now, because I think he's going to choose. He's going to choose a second target. So I think he's going to use. I think he's also going to cast it on Gorwin. Sorry. So yes.
And what is your might score, Bestemt?
Right now 3. Let me see if I have one more.
My might score is 0.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, you are racked with pain. Save ends.
Racked with pain.
A creature racked with pain has a double bane on their strikes and abilities until the condition ends. And Gorwin,
Save ends?
what? Yes, save ends. And Gorwin, what is your might score?
I have 3 right now, but I think I might have 4 because of my abilities, but I will let you know.
Okay. Well, you might be racked with pain. I'm not sure. He's going to use Necrotic Form. The Lich becomes incorporeal, moves up to their speed, and corporealizes again. While incorporeal, the Lich ends being grabbed or restrained, has damage immunity 5, can move through solid matter, and ignores difficult terrain. If the Lich ends their turn inside solid matter, they are shunted out into the space they originally entered. So I think he's going to go, what's his speed? Oh, you have speed for days. Jesus. You got a speed of 10. 1, 2. Wait a minute. He's looking at the alloy and not liking where he is. So he's going to try and go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Because he also knows that he doesn't want to be near any portals. So, yeah. And that will be 2 actions, a maneuver, and he shifted for all of his speed. That will be Mortem's turn.
All right, and his my power alone ends, so we can do heroic abilities again.
That is true.
All right, I would like to go.
Do it.
I say do it.
All right, so I gain 4 discipline, so I'm at 14. I'm gonna step through the portal. Step through the portal. 1, 2, and then pop up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then go do.
And he thought he could get away.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna spend 1 discipline to enact synaptic break on my null field. So when the target is subjected to a potency, that potency is increased by 1.
Oh, that's cool. And that's that free maneuver thing, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's dope.
And I'm gonna hit him with Realitas.
Oh no. Here we go.
So that's 11. That's 11 discipline, and I have a free discipline to spend on a side boost, so I'll give myself an edge.
Oh, that was so close to a crit. That was so close.
Okay, yeah. So that is intuition 6, dazed.
Intuition.
Forever.
Holy shit.
What is it? Intuition.
His intuition is 5.
All right, so yeah, that's intuition 6.
Yep.
And
Yep.
he's within my null field, so he takes an additional 10 second damage. And I'll spend both of my surges to do an extra 10. So that's 41 seconds. Yeah, so I jam my thumbs into the sides of his neck and activate his pressure point. Shinkashu. You have 3 minutes to regret your decisions, and you will be forgotten by the timescape.
I mean, I already know who you are.
He's good. I already don't know who this guy is. He's cocky. No, he's arrogant. He's cocky. He works for Ajax. You know, he's not easily intimidated. And he says, "I will live on in infamy. Get away from me, you beast!"
Alright, that was my action. With my maneuver, I'm gonna do the knockback maneuver. I have a double edge because I had 11 had more than 12 discipline at the start of my turn. Oh, I used a heroic ability, so I gain 10 temporary stamina. Okay, so yeah, I'll do the knockback maneuver. Got a double edge.
Oof.
Yikes! That die went all over the place. Okay, so tier 2.
So
That's slide 2, which becomes slide 7, slide 12. So I'll grab him by the scuff of his neck and just slam him into myself.
what? Into
Yeah,
yourself?
slide him into me. I have immunity to force movement damage equal to where is it?
That
I have some ability that gives me immunity to force movement damage. Yeah, I have force movement damage 10. Immunity 10. So that's so that is how much slide that? Yeah, so that was slide 12. So you'll take 11 damage when I crash him into me. I'll take 1 damage.
oh boy.
But he's also in my field, so he takes another 10 psychic damage from my synapse field.
So that's another 21 damage.
Yep.
He has stability 1, which has been reduced, I understand.
Except he doesn't, yes.
Yeah, this is not good. And then Okay. So that's not good. He needs to change his tactics a little bit. Yeah, what does that look like as you charge up to him, jumping through portals, and then you mark him as soon to be non-existent?
Yeah, I jam my thumbs into the side of his neck,
Mm-hmm.
and then I grab him by the collar of his robe, and I headbutt him.
Yep. You headbutt him. Oh, and that's the forced
And-
movement, is you headbutting him, yeah. With
Yeah.
a great force of, like...
Oh, I forgot. I reduced damage with my stability, or with my with my force movement immunity. So that also gives him an extra 5 damage to him with inertial fulcrum.
Inertial fulcrum. Whenever you reduce damage, such as with inertial shield or force movement, you can make an enemy in your null field take your damage equal to your intuition score. The null is ridiculous. What is this nonsense? What is this? So how much more damage is that? 5? If I
Get 5. And I am winded, but because I am the weapon, I'm not bleeding.
Oh yeah, you can't bleed.
He got force movement, right? Force move.
Yes. He did get force moved, yeah.
I gained 2 piety.
Cool.
Dazed.
All right, that's it.
Dazed, end of life. Or end of existence, I should say. EOE.
Yeah.
Okay. Bad things are happening for Mortem. He needs to end things. So he's dazed, a solo monster. While dazed, the Lich can take 1 action and 1 maneuver per turn. And this isn't a save ends thing? He can't save against this?
Nope, there's no save to it. He's just permanently dazed.
Sheesh.
This is not good. This means bad. This is not good. No. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, one last thing. Since I took damage, I gained 2 surges.
Of course, so you can hit even harder
So
next
your
time.
1 damage that you took from headbutting him.
Mm-hmm. Well, you all feel fairly hopeful. So he needs to end that. Wait. The alloy. Were you hopeless? You were not hopeless.
Probably not.
No, because it was presence something, 4, 5, or 6. I don't think that any of those would do it.
I think it was present 6, yeah.
Hopeless
Oh yeah,
place, tier
presence
3.
6 would stick one.
Okay, so you are
Presence
hopeless.
6 does do it.
Does do it. Okay, say
What
make
would
your
we-
save at the end of your turn.
Wait,
Oh
what does
yeah,
hopeless
hopeless
do?
can't benefit from edges, surges, or temporary stamina. So you get rid of your temporary stamina, and you don't get
no,
surges.
because at the start of my turn, I would have used reorder to just get rid of hopeless.
Each time you start your turn, you use a free triggered action to end one effect on you or another in your null field. Of course you can. Of course. See, there's even more to it. There's so many layers to the null that I don't like. That as a director I don't like. As a player, I would love this, but as a director, this is ridiculous. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll allow it, Renee. Thank you for asking permission. You know, that was. But prepare to be hopeless again, because he's going to reach out.
That's an action.
Well, yeah, of course it's an action. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an action. I know. I know what his abilities are.
Okay.
It says action.
And it's a burst, I think.
Yeah. So first, he needs to use necrotic. He needs to use his necrotic form. Okay. So necrotic form again. He's going to use his maneuver. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He is not shifting, so I can still make a free strike.
Yes. So I will leave him here for now. How dare you?
He's still in my null field, so that's an extra. So that's a total of 25.
Yeah, he does a damage immunity 5. So just regular flat damage, non-spicy damage. Okay, he's there. He went.
Yep. Carry on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10 burst from here.
Yeah, that's everybody.
It's everyone. So he's gonna. There's too much hope here. There's too much of the heroes being cool. So he needs to make this a hopeless place. So he's going to use this.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a tier 3. So you're all going to take 16 corruption damage and presence 6 hopeless.
I have present 6.
Ditto.
What is this? Nature's
have
affection.
Presence 5, so yeah, I'm hopeless.
Good.
But I do have corruption immunity 10.
Ah, so you only take 6 damage.
Also present 6. I will use my life as yours to heal.
Oh my gosh. You'll heal yourself.
Yep, and myself.
So my life is mine. And then nature's affection. What does this do? A creature within distance deals damage to you. Use free trigger action to slide that creature up to a number of squares equal to your reason score. Uh-oh.
Yep, so let's slide Mortem right back into the null field there. Through the portal and out
So
toward the null field.
Yep.
Ah.
And you have so that was slide 1. You still have 1, 2, and then so then you can slide him into me to deal more damage to him.
Yeah, let's do it. So I have a total of it was slide equal to your reason. So I have slide 6 that I can do. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more squares of damage.
Yeah, so 3 and then a total of 15 second damage. So 18 damage total.
18 damage total. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. We're okay. He's just getting knocked around this place. He is then going to. He has a fly speed, so he's going to fly, up 10, or up 5. So then he moves up again out of your null field, and provokes an attack of opportunity.
I grab his ankle and twist.
Oh wow, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad.
Yep, and he's corporeal again, so that's full 25.
25. Okay.
I want to give you an edge or a noble dash, and you keep hitting those tier 3 attacks.
Yeah, I basically always have an edge for free because of my side, because I get 1 free side boost, and I can spend that on giving myself an edge.
And that will be.
He didn't finish wherever he was moving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 5. 5 up. Because all of this movement was just the craziness of him turning into a ghost and then the pinball nonsense. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4,
so he's in the air,
5.
yes.
Yeah, now he's 5 squares up in the air.
I'll get him, don't worry.
I'll get him, don't worry. He will move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, right in the middle. Right in the middle. And that will be his second turn.
All right, so Bestemt, Raven, and Gorwin need to go still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I can go. It's my turn to
Just
be
let me
quick.
know when you need healing.
Yeah, I'm also looking pretty rough too. I got 48 out of 123.
So, well, I will start. I will use is this a creature winded? Morton?
No, he's not winded.
Oh, not yet. Okay, I will do some piety first. I gain 6 piety. So I have 8 in total. The first one was a 1, so I take 1d6 plus. Of course, I get 4.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus I get 4 hit. I think my god doesn't like that I'm about to just. So I go to 104. Okay, let's time to use some ability.
Mortem looks at you when you are in pain, and he says, he says, "Your god punishes you." And he smiles and lets out a cackle.
He doesn't like that. We didn't kill you in 1 turn. Sorry. Okay, so both of you need healing, so I'm going to move here. When I move into this teleport, I can move into any teleport, right?
So you're next to it, so all you have to do is touch it, and you appear next to another portal.
Right.
And it doesn't cost any movement.
Oh, it has to be next? Can I be right in the teleport?
I mean, you can occupy the same space, yeah. You just have to touch the portal, so it has to be within reach of you, and then you can appear anywhere within reach of, or adjacent, I should say, of the other portal.
It's a maneuver action, right? Or can it be a free maneuver?
It's just for free. You just touch it. There's no action cost.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm at 4 squares from the alloy. I'm at 4 squares from Uadash, so I'm going to use Sermon of Grace. Recovery. You can use a free trigger action to end your effect, and if you are or to stand prone.
Oh, Jesus.
Fantastic.
Okay, so you can spend a recovery. I will also spend a recovery because I'm. Also, remember you can use a free trigger action to end 1 effect if you had one.
Yes. So Uadash would like to end the immolated.
I go to full heal, and of course I still have my maneuver. So anyone needs further healing?
I could use some healing.
It's okay. I have healing grace, so
All right. 1 recovery.
And if you need something extra, you can choose from the menu.
Please, sir, may I take your order?
Let's see.
Would you be able to spend one to let Uadash spend one more recovery?
I can spend actually 3 more, so up to you. Yeah, you can choose from the menu.
Spend 1 plus piety. Oh, wow. That is really good.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 more piety for Uadash.
Thank you.
Well, if you're offering Gorwin, I'll take another recovery and end an effect with save ends.
Okay, I have 5 piety left, so choose whenever. This is your time to.
I'm buying.
Dude, Gorwin is the best.
I'm good now, thanks.
Okay. So just to be clear, Raven, you don't need anything, right?
Nope, I'm pretty healthy right now. I don't have any status effects right now.
We'll have to change that.
Needs to stand up or end an effect, right?
Nope.
If you're... Uadash can end an effect. He has an effect of Hopeless right now, so...
Okay.
Oh, but that's not really making a huge difference to him, so I don't know.
I mean, it's more of a moral victory against Morton. I will spend it. I will spend another resource. You can add your hopeless, and I will move right over here.
You give him hope.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Wow, that was a big turnaround. Jeez.
Huge.
Wow.
Huge.
You think, Morton, we have already forgotten about you. Reality doesn't even need to kick him. And that's my turn.
Oh my god. So, that's 3 of you have gone.
I can go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring out my my brittle breaker again, my fantastic crystal wand.
Oh god.
And now that I'm back up with a lot of stamina, I can really utilize it.
Wait, do you have a way to force move me next to him? Because I would hold off on that death spiral until I'm in it, so we can double up on it.
Oh my god.
I would like to be in the death spiral.
If I'm gonna use a maneuver anyway, I'd rather use accelerate. The target immediately shifts up to a number of squares equal to my reason, which is 5. And I'll spend 2 clarity to let you use a maneuver too, just for good measure.
What?
What? Okay, so I can shift 5, 1, 2.
And then use...
pop out here. And then you said I can use a maneuver?
Yeah.
Okay, I only have 2
He is
right now,
he's 5 squares up. Remember that. He's 5 squares in the air.
I can
For
fly.
that reminder, I had forgotten.
I can fly.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have wings. I keep forgetting you can fly, even though I see the wings.
Yeah, so I can just shift up here, fly up here, then use a maneuver. I'll use the knockback maneuver to slide them into myself again. So I only have 2 discipline. What does that give me? Ooh, okay, that's enough to add my intuition to my knockback.
No. No. Oh no.
Okay, still tier 2, so that is slide 7.
His stability 1.
I'll
doesn't have
fly up
stability.
and headbutt him again. So that's slide 7. So he'll take 6 crashing damage plus 15 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Because he's in my field. All right, now death spiral him because he's in my field.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that was on Bestemt turn. Bestemt's turn.
Shabingus.
Roll this.
Get out of here. You can't be that cool and then also get like catchphrases, okay? You pick either being really cool or getting catchphrases. You can't get both at the alloy. Get out of here. What is Mind Spike?
I'm mind spiking him, and then.
Ooh. And I think you're getting a
also
word
get-
of guidance as well.
Yeah, you gain an edge.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and also because I'm not at full stamina, I also get an edge. Actually, I just added the fantastic wand I've got. Since I'm not at full stamina, I also get an edge, which means it's a double edge. So it's a tier 3.
Woo!
Oh my god.
I was about to spend 1 piety and realize it wasn't needed.
Yeah. Let's see. And also,
11
it does an
psychic.
additional 4 damage because of the brittle breaker. So it's a total
Nice.
of 15.
Total of 15, and then another 10 because
Plus
he's
10.
yeah,
Yep.
because he's in the null field.
Blow
Dang.
his brain up. Or don't kill him with this. Wait until
Don't kill him
do it
with
until yeah, because he needs to die from the day's damage in order to be
Ooh.
erased.
But how do we know, though?
You won't remember it.
Yet.
Is he winded
He's
at
not
this
winded
point?
yet.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. How much damage did he take total?
25,
All right.
I think.
So that's 12 for me. That's fine.
Oh,
We can weather it.
you take more damage because nice.
Oh yeah, that's with an edge too.
Oh yeah, you can just keep
Nothing
doing this
matters.
until you're winded, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Just
but
remember,
the
just-
edge
Time
doesn't.
this comes up.
Remember that
What
when
the
he's
heck?
when you're winded, you're also bleeding, and you can't take the catch breath maneuver.
As
Right.
long as you're within 5 of him.
Yeah, his aura.
Okay, yeah. That's the way I'm all the way back here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he takes another 13 damage from me.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Mhm. Okay. Oh boy. Can you deal another X number of damage to wind this guy? He's close to getting winded. If you can do it this turn, that'll be cool.
I can do it this turn. That's with an edge. So it brings it up to tier 3.
Okay.
So that's another 15 plus 10.
25.
Chunka.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'll pay another 12 stamina to make another go.
Gets another
so-
edge, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't help. So it's 13 plus 10.
Plus. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll pay again. Oh, come on! Up with
Have
edge.
an edge, which will take it. Yep.
25.
So you are blasting him with this
no.
with this wand, and you keep hitting, like mashing the same button, mind spike, and you see he grips his head, and the alloy, you see that there are cracks starting to form in his skin. It starts to peel away, and you see that his head explodes for just a moment, and then this green aura around it sort of encapsulates it in a force field, and then forces it back together, and his face is now in this strange distorted shape, but it is still holding together. But you see that now parts of his body, like, is he starting to decay even more. His arms are starting to become much more gaunt and bony. His veins start to burst. He has now bloodshot eyes with very small, dark black pupils as you wind him.
Okay.
Again.
I'll pay another 12 stamina. to go again. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She'll take it to a tier 2.
Yeah,
Mhm.
at least.
Minus another 19.
No, it's plus the 4, so it's 23.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll
This is
we'll
crazy.
pay another.
It's craziness.
Okay, this is the last one. Now I'm winded again.
Oh no.
Winded
Winded
so
again.
close. Yeah, so that's a tier 2 even with the edge. So that's another 23 damage to Mortem. Okay. That was my action. I used my maneuver. And for my final trick, I'll just go hide in a corner.
At the beginning of your turn, that was crazy. Craziness. Let me just make a note of this. Hold on. Because so he was at okay, there.
This corner is taken.
Oh, sorry.
Corner's taken. I'm already hiding over here.
Sorry, I'll take the other corner.
Oh my gosh.
This is my hiding spot. Find something else.
I think you dealt 188 points of damage. I think you did. And none of it was corruption. None of it was poison. So, yeah, yikes. I think 188 points of damage in a single turn because of that wand. That, I mean, it deals damage to you. I guess that's balanced.
But yeah, my turn is done. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. You're done. We're cutting you off. All right. That will be the end of the round. We're on.
Wait, it's me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Raven needs to go, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
How could you?
I'm sorry, Raven. I'm sorry.
I want to cause more damage.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
From
It's your turn.
if you can fly,
I can't fly, but I can let anyone within 10 do either a signature strike or heroic ability that is a strike.
Oh my gosh.
What class are you
So-
again? What are you with?
Censor.
Censor. Oh no, he's doomed.
So he's doomed, but I have this ability here. So with my blessing. So anyone has a double edge within the space. Who wants to use a heroic ability that is a strike or a signature strike?
I don't have enough resource to do a heroic, but I can weaken him or
Don't do that.
slide him into me again.
No.
I can do subverted perception of space again to try to limit his line of effect.
Ooh, I like that. Let's do that.
Oh yeah.
I'll cast with my blessing on you, Uadash. You can go ahead and do that.
So it's the target can use a free triggered action to make a signature try. Okay, yep. Excellent.
Double edge to this as well.
So, fantastic.
You're just the censor.
let's go
You're just
with
the conduit and the tactician now. That's what you're doing right now with my
I
blessing.
have no
And,
idea what you're talking
and the
about.
shadow
Get outta
because he can do the thing that lets someone else take their turn immediately.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that is actually a tier 3 because of the double edge.
No, no.
I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about. What's the...
So 24 corruption damage. Okay, so it's corruption damage, so he does have some immunity, but then there's the plus
14.
10 from psychic damage, so it's still 24 total should be.
Okay.
And the target can't have line of effect to targets 2 or more squares away until the start of your next turn. So he can't target anybody more than 2 squares away.
Make sure you add the damage for the null field.
He can't have line of effect.
Yes.
He can't have line
He
of
has some
effect.
corruption immunity, so it dropped it down to 14, and then the null field added 10 again.
That's an interesting number of how much stamina he has. That's an interesting number that I don't like. It's low. It's too low.
And I have no maneuvers or anything I can really do, so I'm just gonna hang out here and shake my sword at him. Come down, let me hit you.
So we've pretty effectively boxed this guy in, I think.
I'd also like to point out that I always have line of effect.
Yes, I know. We know Bestemt. We know. You keep talking about it. You keep saying that in our minds with telepathy, and we're like, yes, we know. We've seen you before. You can always talk to us. It's kind of an invasion of privacy sometimes. But okay, yes, we get it. You always have line of effect. That's a weird way of saying I'm always watching you. That's a really weird way of saying that.
In the background, you hear the music of the police every breath you take.
Yes, you hear that exactly. Except like a copy, right? Like one you can play on YouTube.
Legally distinct version.
Yes. Oh. Okay, well, are you done? Are the heroes done? You're done. You must be done. You must be done.
I'm almost done. But did you know that Bestemt, he has a line of effect at all times, and then I'm done.
Yes, I know. I knew that. Was that him? Was that him telling you in your head saying that? Is that what he was doing?
I just felt compelled. I didn't know if you do.
Oh, you're about to feel compelled pretty soon. Okay, so that's what's. Okay, you're done. I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you all off. Okay. What happens at the start of the round? Glare of Undeath happens. At the start of each round, the Lich chooses a creature within 10 to inflict. I always want to say R is reflex, but it is Reason for Restrained that lasts until the end of the Lich's next turn. Can't choose the same creature.
Right? Because of the
So it's got to be. Yeah, that's true. Within 10. So it's got to be the alloy.
Yep, he can only target me because I'm within 2.
Yes. Yeah, that's you. You're not restrained, though. He reaches out and he conjures a bunch of bones, skeletal arms that try to grip you and hold you in place, but you break free, your wings flapping, just blow them asunder. And then it will be your turn.
Save me for last. Because the Realitas damage takes place at the start of my turn.
You know the drill. Let me know when you need healing.
You know the drill.
I mean, I can do damage as well, but I would rather do the healing.
I probably shouldn't go. I'm just like impotently waving my sword in the air. I can't do anything.
Come on down. You're trying to like swat a fly. Come here.
It's funny because I'm like 5'8", so I'm like trying really hard.
If Bestemt uses Accelerate again to give me another action, I can slide them down to y'all.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take my turn then, and let you get a move on. Let's see.
Probably just kill him this turn anyway. So.
Oh, there we go. That's nice.
Nice.
That is nice.
I'm up to 10 clarity. That's really good. Okay, I use my maneuver, Accelerate. I allow the ally to move up to shift up to 5 squares, and I spend 2 clarity to allow you to also do a maneuver.
All right, so I'll actually use the grab maneuver. Tier 2. Okay, so he gets to make a free strike against me.
Oh, gladly. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
He shoots a beam out from his now sort of swollen eye that is starting to pop and ooze.
Okay, yeah, I will... okay, so he is grabbed, and I'll just drag him down so that he's right here.
So he's right there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. then I'll use Smolder to do a bit of erosion. Let's see.
To do a bit of erosion. Okay.
Yeah, I can
Just a
choose
bit.
what kind of elemental or what kind of what the damage type we can have. I can choose. I just need to find. There we go. That's the one. And this is with a double edge because of my fantastic brittle breaker.
Yep. Yeah. Well, apparently you didn't need the double edge, but yes, that's good.
No. So that's 14 damage plus the 4 from the brittle breaker, so that's 18. Do we?
Plus it's in the null field.
Okay, yeah. So 24 total.
He's got some immunity against corruption, isn't that right?
Yep. So do fire.
Yeah. So we make it fire damage, and he also has fire weakness 10. If he doesn't make the potency gate.
I assume his reason's 5.
His reason is 5. Yes.
Ah, okay. I wish.
Oh wait,
I could-
how long?
Oh,
wait,
I can side boost. I can side boost. Holy shit!
Wait, you might not.
No, don't do
Wait,
this.
you might not need to. You might not need to because I used synaptic break.
That's true.
Which lasts until the start of my next turn.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Synaptic break.
Yeah, +1. Reason 6.
Synergy.
So he has that weakness of fire damage 10. Okay, I will add that on.
Burn his ass.
You know what? I'm gonna spend 1 clarity to heighten the power, so it does 5 extra damage. just because it can.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, that's the end of my.
Can I have actually moved here so we can be flanking?
You get to move, right?
No. Yeah.
Well,
He
as a result.
let me shift.
Mm.
So can we have? Yes, I'm asking friendly game.
Mm-hmm. A friendly game. This has not been a friendly game, Renee. But I will be the bigger person, and I will say, sure, friendly game.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Now it is Mortem's turn. Sorry, yeah, I was just reading it. Yes, he's going to conjure a bunch of. It looks very much like Gorwin's storm, where it's a bunch of like skulls in there, skeletons. This storm around him, this aura that surrounds his space. It's called Spirit Shell. And I won't reveal what it does just yet. He's going to move here.
He's grabbed. Remember?
Oh, shiz. Okay. Oh, perfect. He's going to use these. Yeah, both of those things. Was dazed a save ends thing? No, it wasn't. Never
Nope,
mind.
forever.
Never mind. It was forever. It was a forever thing. Thank you. So he's going to shift into his necrotic form. He ends being grabbed or restrained. Has damage immunity 5. And then he's going to move 1. Yeah, he's going to move.
He probably wants to move 2 to get outside of the melee reach of those guys.
Yeah.
And then he'll provoke two op attacks.
True.
Each of which will deal an extra 10 second damage.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You know what he's going to do? He's going to go 1, 2. He's not shifting.
Yep. So let's do this. Oof.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
not good. What does that look
Okay.
like?
So
What's that look like?
does this kill him?
No. Oh God, no.
Okay, so because my golden hand, the golden hand of the Great Runus, I can deal fire damage, and he still has fire weakness 10.
That is true. That is true.
So that is 23 fire damage plus 10 psychic damage.
23.
As my golden hand glows bright red, and I just clock him right in the back of the head.
Do you need an edge?
Clock him right in the back of the head.
No thanks.
And then
Save it for something better.
Raven, are you also
And
going
Raven
to take
gets an attack.
one?
I'm on the ground. I can't reach.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he's on the ground.
So is he.
Oh, he is. Okay, then
Yeah.
yes.
I dragged him down.
He's not shifting, right?
He's not shifting at all. No.
Freeze strike.
No.
Very good.
Oh, tier
Ah.
3. That's good. That's good. How much damage is that?
Very good. That's a lot. So basic free strike is what, 9, I think? I have to actually pull it up because it's not in here. I forgot to put it there.
What are you scheming?
Are
Cameron?
they both
Oh,
targeting
nothing.
Uadash?
So 9 damage base plus
9
6
damage.
because of my implement.
Plus,
So
that seems inappropriate.
15 plus 3 for the sonic for wet work.
Minus 3. Okay. Oh, gladly he'll take all of this. And then what does that look like as well as you slash out at him?
As he gets knocked down, I'll just try to like aim for his legs, be like, get down here, and try to like slash at him. But then he'll leave my space.
Okay. So that sounds pretty cool. So remember that time that he used a spirit shell at the beginning of his turn? He used the malice feature. Well, these very angry spirits surround him and lash out at both of you as you strike at him. The Lich summons a swirling cloud of angry spirits to surround them until the start of the next round. A creature who deals damage to the Lich with a melee attack while the spirit shell is active must make a presence test. So I need both of you to make presence tests, please.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Ooh. And I'll use
Tier
one of my, I think, a 16. I'll use one of my, it is foretold, to push that to a tier 3.
Okay.
Oh yes, I've seen
Well,
this
but-
in my visions.
Yeah.
Or, sorry,
I see.
oracular visions, my bad. Oracular
Yes.
visions.
So you have seen this before, and you are like, oh yeah, you're not going to get me. And there's no effect for you. However, for the alloy, you are dazed. Save ends. As these spirits start to envelop you.
Let me see about that.
Of course. I would expect nothing less, Renee, let's be honest.
Let me just gnaw that one.
I'm flipping through my note cards.
You got a Rolodex over here. Hold on, wait, no, I got something for this. I got something.
The alloy may bleed. Ooh.
No, I still can't bleed, but okay, it's fine. At the start of my turn, I'll just build it. Is this a save ends?
It is a save ends, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And that was the beginning of his turn. He did that. Then he left. He moved, provoking that, and then he will fly up. 1, 2. He will fly up. 4. So 1, 6, and then that will provoke from Uadash, if you so desire to hit him.
Ooh.
Is he still within the alloy's range at this square?
Yep.
So that is 18 damage. 8 just physical damage, and then 10 psychic.
Okay. Half of his face has now started to peel off,
like you were peeling an apple. He has to put it back in place a little bit. And then he almost looks like a war dog. His body is starting to decay quite rapidly. And who among the Alloy, Raven, and Uadash has the alertness skill?
I do.
Was that...
I don't.
Let's see. Alloy, Uadash?
Yep.
Sorry.
Me.
Alertness, Uadash does have it, yes.
Okay, both of you please roll an alertness test with using
All right.
intuition. Or, yeah, intuition.
Yeah, let me double check my. I think I have an edge, so it'll be. Wait. Yeah, I have an edge on alertness. So add 2 to this.
Okay. Easy peasy. So you both notice that there is something glowing under his like tunic, under his clothing, his robes. A little a white light is starting to glow, and it catches your eye. And for a moment, you feel like you cannot resist the urge to see what that thing is. But other than that, that's all.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Also, I completely spaced, but I just did a melee attack, and he has spirits, right?
Oh, yes, that's right. Please make a presence test.
Okay, so just a straight presence test. Oh boy. Yikes.
Nice. So now I'll just reveal it. That's 16 psychic damage, and you are dazed. Save ends.
Lovely. Okay.
Okay, and that was just his movement and maneuver. Before he moves, he will target all of you with Hopeless Place. Think again. No, Conflagration. Sorry. And that will be the Alloy and Raven.
All right. That is agility 3 because he's still in my null field.
Oh, that is right. Yes.
And he dealt damage to me, so I'll spend the one wrath that I earned to reduce the potency again.
All right, and then he will move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can't see anyone. Right.
Ooh, actually, let's see. Wait, let's make a bit. Yes. I have an aura around me. A 3 aura, distortion temporal. The affected area is considered difficult terrain for enemies.
So now he is in difficult terrain. Did he have to use any extra movement to get there, or now that he's there, he doesn't?
That is the first square of difficult terrain.
Okay, cool. What's that difficult terrain look like?
Time behaves irregularly around you, it says. So I assume that it kind of, even just looking at me, I look kind of shimmery, like when you get the effect over like a hot asphalt road, where it's kind of, the air kind of shimmers. That's the whole area around me is just like that, because they basically bend time to such a degree. So when he gets there, it's kind of, it feels like the ground is moving, but it's actually just time kind of flowing unevenly in the area around me.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. And then he will end his turn there.
Either I or Gorwin should go, so I can go ahead and either I should go so I can get rid of my, or so I can hopefully get rid of my dazed, or Gorwin can go and get rid of dazed for both of us.
Yeah, but if I go next, then he could daze you again, right?
Well, it's only if someone hits them with a melee strike.
Oh, okay.
So I can do something else besides just melee strikes.
I mean, do you guys need healing?
Okay, hold on. I got some bookkeeping. So you did malice, so that's +1 discipline, and he did that conflagration while in my aura, so that's another +5. So I'm at 5 or +2 discipline, so I'm at +5.
I'm not opposed to healing.
Yeah, Uadash could also use a bit again. Just one should be enough, and then ending the dazed would be fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one for me too, if it's available.
Yeah, I can. I will move one. Oh, wait, I have to roll my. I will go next. I will roll for my piety.
Wow.
Thank you, Santa Claus.
I have 14. The first die was a 3. So when I get a 3, I gain 2 additional piety. So I go to 16, and I can activate a domain effect of my choice. Okay, I will use the Storm Domain because I believe I have seen that Mortum has corruption damage immunity, right?
Yep.
So I will use the Storm Domain effect and place 10 lightning damage.
He takes. Sorry, what?
10
10
because of my
Yeah.
player effect.
Oh.
lightning damage.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, and Mortem needs to save against the fire weakness.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
So while he rolls,
There we go.
Oh.
No,
He
okay.
saves against fire damage.
I'm also going to use Healing Grace. So
Fantastic. So if I can get one recovery and end the effect, that would be fantastic.
right, but
Same.
I want to be as close to the rolls as possible. Like Healing Grace only targets one ally, and if I spend
Yeah,
one
and then you-
piety, I can target one additional ally, right?
Correct.
But
Yeah.
does that mean that that additional ally can end one effect or not?
I think you'll have to
Yeah,
spend an
so-
additional piety
Yeah.
to let them end an effect.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's one piety to target one more, and one extra piety to end one effect, right?
Yep. Yeah, so
Okay.
it'll be a total of 4 piety to heal us and remove
It is a
remove
good thing
days.
that I have 16 piety then.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Jeez. You could probably also spend another piety to also get Bestemt if he's in your range.
Bethen is in my range right now.
I'll very happily take a recovery.
Yep. So I will spend 3 piety in order to target all 4 of you first. So that's 13. I am at 13 piety. Now all of you can use a recovery. Now I will. Who is this? How many?
Uadash and the ally.
Me. Yeah.
I will spend 2 extra piety to end those days.
This is insane. That is wild.
No one is prone, right?
Nope.
No.
So all 4 of you then can spend recovery. And when you finish that, let me know if you need an extra recovery, so I can spend one more time.
Actually, I'm gonna take a recovery, and instead of gaining some stamina, I'm gonna convert it to clarity instead, which is something I can do.
Ooh.
Nice. Do you
So
need
I'll
an
take some-
extra piety for more recovery? You can have both. I mean, I have 11, so
It's burning a hole in my pocket. I don't know what to do with it.
I'll have it all.
okay.
I'll
I
have it
spend one
all.
more piety. I spend one more piety, and everyone is healed, right?
Yeah, I'm 4 down from full now. That is wild.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, so no one needs any further healings, right?
No,
I
I'm
will
good.
use my action now, and since you don't need any healing, Well, perhaps it is time to do some damage.
Do it.
I will do Judgment Hammer.
Nice.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So you take 14 holy damage, 1
Yep.
untyped damage, and 5 thunderstruck lightning damage. Let us hope you have more damage.
Oh, and you knock him prone.
Since he was flying, he falls to the ground.
Prone can't stand. Save ends on him. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, as you... Wait, hold on. Actually, when you do this, you see that this holy energy burns through him. His left arm is incinerated entirely as this completely blinds him. That one eye that was bulging now explodes completely, and he is now coughing up a geyser of blood. It's splashing all over the place as he lays on the floor, badly wounded, but not any less confident.
Oh, I see he is delusional.
I feel bad for him. Gorwin, heal him.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to move to my corner. And that's it. That's my turn.
And then he's gonna take his next turn. So he's going to use his maneuver, necrotic form. He becomes a little ghosty boy. So 10 bursts, that's all of you still. And a hopeless creature. Yeah, so that's going to be 13 corruption damage.
Oh no, I take 3 damage.
Yeah. My god. And you are presence 5 hopeless, which I'm not sure if that applies to any of you, actually.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
It does apply to Uadash.
You are hopeless.
I have
Burned.
completely spaced out that I have corruption immunity 10. So I'm gonna start doing that moving forward.
He's staying here.
Oh, actually, you know
Uh-oh.
what?
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
that.
make him move.
Okay.
Why? Why would you do this?
Nature's affection.
Oh no.
Oh.
Which portal do we want him to come out of, guys?
Oh my god.
Should we put him right there again?
Well, you can
Yeah.
slide him one. So 1, 2,
Yeah, bring him closer.
3,
Bring him closer.
4, and then slide him into me.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, he goes in there. And then there.
Right.
And then,
so,
no,
Raven
between
and
us.
the alloy are flanking. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
then-
That's
and
good.
then
That's a
the-
good spot for him.
So 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
4, 5. So one more square movement. That'll be one crashing damage to him, but then 15 psychic damage to him because he's in my novel now.
He will he'll move here.
I'm not falling for that again.
For what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What?
The
What?
the days. I have a plan.
What do you mean dazed? Yo, you don't think that he would do that again?
It lasts until the round.
Oh, it lasts until the end of the round. Okay, then he's gonna move here. He's not shifting Uadash, so you can wallop him if you want.
Well.
Raven.
His lesson, unfortunately.
Raven has a good chance. Raven has a good chance of getting the op attack.
So what did you want to make the op attack? He's right here. He's got you. You are flanking him. You have an edge.
I do. But I kind of don't want to get that shell effect again.
Well, what's shell effect? What are you talking about?
The spirit. I don't want to do that again. It's kind of
Right. I guess
malice do you have?
How much mal? Oh no, this is just a persistent thing as this continues.
Oh. I don't want to melee free strike then, because I don't want to risk the damage.
Okay. Uadash, any takers? You know, he's.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're making a
He
very
is still
good
prone.
sound.
He is still prone. Yeah. But he's been moved against his will all around this map so far. So this has just been 2, 4, 6 squares of his movement, and
So I am a man of honor. I only hit somebody who's standing.
That's, you know what? Very honorable. Very, very honorable. He's sort of, he's kind of just crawling on the ground. And he's looking back at each of you as he leaves your threatened area. To be like, You gonna get me? He runs away and does not provoke any attacks of opportunity. It's funny how when you have a spirit shell, now no one wants to risk the presence test. Nobody wants to hurt you.
Yeah.
That will be his turn. He looks at all 3 of you. That he has. Actually, he doesn't have a line of effect to you two, but to Uadash, he looks at you and he smiles. A great big smile, and a few teeth fall out. His jawbone comes out of socket.
All right. Can I make a magic or monsters or some other lore test to see why he might be so cocky?
Roll magic. Yeah, roll a magic one.
With a reason?
Reason. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, rough roll.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna explode.
That's
Would
fine.
he be forgotten?
Well, he needs to die from the 10 psychic damage that happens at the start of my turn. Each of my turns.
It looks like he's gonna explode, and you're pretty sure that when a lich explodes, they turn anyone in a certain area like undead. You're pretty sure. You've heard that.
I think you're lying.
Actually,
Yo,
yeah,
Chad.
you might actually think I'm lying, but the alloy believes this.
I can go plop a couple more portals down next to our people down south, if we want.
Or I think I could go and you can use your triggered action to teleport me in. So I start my turn next to him. So he'll take double damage he'll take a 20 psychic damage since he'll be in my null field. Yeah, so do this. Boop. So I start my turn, set a relocation. So he's in my null field. Oh, he's 4 squares up, right?
No, sorry, I have to change that. He's on the ground.
Okay, so yeah, I will. So yeah, at the start of my turn, he takes 10 psychic damage from Yalatas. Since he's in my null field, he takes 10 more damage from Synapse field.
Okay, not looking good. You blast off like half of his face. You now see his skull. The silver cap also flies off out the window.
Okay, so yeah, I have 9 discipline. So that's enough to get. It's almost enough to get double knockback. But I will just so I'll use my maneuver to. I do have a double edge on the knockback maneuver. So yeah, I will just do the same thing I did last time. Okay, double edge, tier 3. So that's slide 8. So he'll take 7. So he'll take 7 crashing damage plus 15 psychic damage.
Okay. His leg falls off. His left leg falls off.
I will convert my action to another maneuver to do that again.
Okay.
We both were super curious on what the little glowing thing inside him was, right? With our alertness thing.
Yeah, you kind of, it was just for a second, you kind of had that urge to pick it up. Just for a flash. But carry on. You're gonna do the knockback again?
So it's like, what is glowing inside him? Is it just like an aura, or is it an object?
Looks like an object. Looks like a palm-sized object.
Let me take it. What else? Okay, so I can do phase inversion strike before the push is. So normally this has a push slide effect.
Okay.
But before that slide effect happens, the target is teleported to the opposite end. Can I and I can do this from far away. So can I use phase inversion strike to use my mind to punch the crystal and teleport it behind me, and then slide it away from him?
So like disarming him, except just taking the object. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Because he's not like holding it. It's just like inside of him or something.
It's it's like, it looks like it's in a pocket somewhere. Sure. You're gonna have a double bane on this.
All right, I'll spend my free side boost for a single edge.
Okay.
And Gorwin, could you spend your triggered action to give me a double edge to cancel it out?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so this will be a straight roll.
I will spend one piety.
And if it matters, I can deal. What's it? Where'd it go? I can deal cold, fire, lightning, or sonic damage to it instead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go sonic. Alright,
Okay, it's your turn.
so I mentally punched the crystal, and then it teleports behind me, and then I can slide it up to 4 away.
Okay.
Throw it in the portal.
Where are you gonna slide it?
Well, it teleports behind me first, so then I can slide it 1, 2, 3.
If
4?
you position right here, you can slide it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And where do we want it?
Over here.
Which portal? Okay, sure. Yeah, so then I'll slide it through. I'll slide it through the portal, and then it'll pop out there.
So it's right over there. Yeah, you see this. For a moment, you see this little palm-sized, like white crystal, that's glowing, and you pop it out of his pocket. You slide it on the ground into the portal. It shoots across the room, and he doesn't seem very fazed by it.
Okay.
All right. All right, then I will so let's just say I use my movement to shift away, and then I'll shift back over here. Then I'll spend let's spend some stamina to punch him again. I'm gonna spend 17 stamina to make another signature attack. Yeah, I will do pressure points. Got an edge.
Okay.
Alright, so that is 27 damage and agility 5 weakened.
And he smiles at you. With this punch, you
just completely remove the flesh from his head. He's now just this skull with this muscles and this one eye that's glaring at you, and you can tell that he's still smiling.
So since he can't see more than 2 squares away. Oh yeah.
Forgot that line of effecting is still active.
Yeah.
He still looks like he wants to hurt you all.
Well, he can't really see any of us, so we can just leave him alone and then let the Realitas kill him. So yeah, top brass, disperse.
Okay. Well, if you're done, maybe Uadash will go. I'll drop a few portals if that's all good with everybody. Make it so that our buddies down south can jump into some portals as well, if they so choose. Let's drop one right next to Gorwin and one right next to Bestemt.
Gotcha.
So if you want to, you can now enter those portals and emerge from any other portal.
All right.
And then Uadash will back up. He actually teleports right. Whoa. Let's go right here, I think. I'll go next to the portal for fun. And then, should I deal damage, or are we just waiting at this point?
I think we just wait. Try see if you can deal damage to the crystal.
I mean, I have seen nothing that will change my attitude. Like, from a gaming point of view.
Okay, yeah, I can deal some damage to the crystal. Sure. Maybe I'll just do a hurl element at it. That's a fine thing. So I will cast some lightning over at it, I think.
Okay. Did my sonic punch seem to do anything to it?
Yeah, it hurt it.
I would stick with a sonic.
That's true. I had forgotten that you had done some sonic to it, so I will choose sonic.
15 sonic.
15 sonic damage. Yeah, you start. You can't really tell from here, but yeah, it damages it.
And then I do have my maneuver still. Yeah, no, I think I don't need to use it, so I'm going to just end my turn there.
So it is Raven's turn. Raven. This guy. He's right there. He is moments from death. He is
very true.
Moments from death. He still has these spirits. These spirits are swirling around him. They're angry. They're mad. They're looking at you. They're like, yeah, we got you. We got you that one time when you tried, when you walked away and you were like, yeah, I'm going to stab him. And they're looking at you. They're glaring at you. They're these angry spirits. And they're like goading you. And then Mortem is actively glaring at you with his one good eye and his face shredded to bits.
I'm going to do a ranged free strike against him.
Don't touch him. Don't hurt him. No. Cameron's trying to goad you so that we can't. We can't. Don't do it.
What would Raven do? What would Raven do?
This is the chance to erase Mortem from the timescape.
I can't really do anything. Boop. Pop through the portal and pop on out to avoid the explosion.
Oh, yes, the explosion. That's right. He is going to explode and turn everyone undead. Yeah. So.
And then I will take the action. I always forget its name. My bad. I'll take the defend action.
Oh, the defend action.
Oh.
And that's it. I'll chill.
That's it? You're not gonna strike him down when he's weakest?
The alloy seems very passionate, so I'm just gonna get out of the way.
Okay. So it is someone's turn. One of you heroes. He's so close to death. He is. It is a certainty that the next person to damage him will kill him. Will send him wherever he's gonna go.
Oh, I'm no longer dazed.
Oh, okay. That was your save at the end of your turn. Yeah. He's this close. I'm holding. I'm my finger and thumb they're so close together. He is so close to another death.
Yeah. When I start my turn, he'll take 20 second damage, and then if that kills him, that will erase him from the timescape. Everyone will forget about him.
Are you taking your turn? That's the question here.
Yeah. I'm the only one who should be allowed to damage him now.
Should be allowed. What? Does anyone oppose this? Like, he seemed like a nice guy, to be honest with you.
Nope.
He seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like he was on the up and up, you know? Seemed all right.
What would Uadash's perspective on him be, realistically?
Uadash?
Yeah.
He's the guy who created. He's
fairly
the one
familiar with how he does
He's the
things,
one who
right?
created the war dogs.
He's the one who created the racist war
fuck
dogs.
this guy.
Yep. Yeah, you would have had dealings with him, actually. He's the guy who created the racist war dogs. He's done some. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He's bad. He's a bad guy.
So can we draw and quarter him before he disappears from existence?
Oh yeah, you gotta go up there. You gotta get up there.
No, don't.
Get up.
No, because you risk him dying from the damage.
From what damage?
So Uadash, we've been an adventuring party for a long time. We're level 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Uadash would have the confidence in the alloy.
Yeah, let's try to destroy the crystal first before I take my turn.
Wait, but do we know that he's going to explode? I thought...
The alloy is certain. Yeah, the alloy is certain that he's going to explode. Certain that he's going to explode. You guys gotta get out of there. Get out of there.
Okay. Because I thought that...
Strike him down. And then run. Quickly.
Destroy the crystal, Uadash. Hit it with everything you got.
I deal a lot of damage, so I can...
yeah, maybe if you want to go, you can just pop into the portal. Anybody can pop into the portal and pop out right next to the crystal if they want.
I'll do it.
Can you deal sonic damage?
I do. My sword deals sonic, or my
Awesome.
my blade deals sonic damage. Not a lot.
Perfecto.
Where's my work? There you are. Aha. So I'll go up to 8 of my heroic resource, and then I will go boop boop.
Yeah, you see this little in your hand, and I need you. Sorry, I had to look up the thing. What is that score? Okay, yeah. At first you look at it and you're dazzled by it. You're like, this thing is beautiful. This is like a work of art. It has this, it's like this palm-sized stone. It almost looks like the Arkenstone from the Hobbit, right? It's this white. It's beautiful. You see a face inside of it that you can't really make out, but it looks like a very beautiful, attractive face. The young face, and it's like beckoning you. It's beckoning you to wield this thing, and as you stare down at it, the alloy tells you to crush it, and
Has to be
you are
fire.
snapped. Yes, you are snapped out of it, and yeah, what do you do?
I'm gonna hit
Hit
it.
it.
You're gonna hit it? All right.
I'm gonna hit it. Specifically with every step, death.
Every step,
Uh,
death.
Doesn't have any much bearing on the actual thing, but you know, sounds cool. I guess it's psychic damage, so we'll see if that does
2
anything.
1s. I like that. I like to see it. I like to see that.
Still damage.
Aye.
So 11.
Actually, let's try that again.
Oh,
Oh,
2 2s. Well,
Wow,
At-
that is wild.
at,
That's wild.
at this rate,
Well, it's still
it'll only
a
take you a
tier
few more
2.
times.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
my
funny.
gosh.
Still a tier 2.
Yo, fate said otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So 13 psychic,
Mhm.
plus 6 holy,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3 sonic.
Mm-hmm.
So in total, 22. Yeah.
1, 2, 2 damage. So, as you strike at this thing, your sword connects, and there's this loud ringing sound. The curtain here on that pillar billows and then shreds to pieces. All the curtains there around you shred to pieces. The portals start to quiver and spin rapidly, and you see Mortem on the other end of the battlefield. He reaches out. He's shocked. His one eye is now even more bloodshot. Blood is pouring out of his mouth as he says, "No, no!" And it completely shatters. The face inside mimics the same type of motion. Says "no, no," but very, very faintly. And you see that both the crystal and Mortem are blown asunder. And there's just this... He does explode, actually, the alloy. He explodes, but it doesn't, like, damage you. It's just, like, a narrative, like, explosion. And you just... into a pool of blood, and you see that now he is somehow still alive, but he is just his head and his spinal cord, and he's barely hanging on.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, be forgotten. Just like, Ed.
Nice. Beef. All right. Is that
That's
your
my turn.
turn? All right. It is Mortem's final turn, and he is going to use... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. He uses, as he sort of floats up, and it's at first the alloy, you're like, what? He's just a spinal cord, and he's just a head, basically a skull with a brain that's half falling out. How is this even possible? But he uses arms of necrosis, and you see that piercing tendrils of shadow now form his body and fly out of his form, and tethering themselves to everyone within 6 of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just you, Alloy. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just you. These tendrils latch on to you. Oh wait. Oh wait. Hold on. And Uadash.
Uadash is in range.
Yeah. So you and Uadash, these tendrils start to fly out, and they attach themselves to both of you, and you feel your life force starting to drain from you. That was his villain action. I don't want to put what it actually says out there quite yet. And he's going to use... He moves towards you. The alloy now just from magical, like his sheer tyranny of will. This is a true necromancer you are witnessing. And he... no, he does not do that. He does not do that. Sorry. I was clicking to see what it was doing. What it did. Sorry. He reaches out, and he, for the very last time, he says, "This is a hopeless place.
Oh.
And rolls a tier 3, 16 corruption damage, and presence 6 hopeless.
Okay.
You know what? He's going to spend 3 more malice, and the distance of this ability increases to 20 burst, and its potency increases by 1, so it's now presence 7 hopeless.
I'm going to spend one of my heroic resources to reduce that.
He's in my aura, so it cancels out, so it's still presence 6.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to still use your ability?
I'm good.
Raven? Okay. And then that is his action. He can still use his maneuver. He doesn't really need to use his maneuver there. Doesn't really help him because he knows what's about to happen. He's accepted his fate. And that will be his actually, that won't be the end of his turn. So the Arms of Necrosis actually kicks in at the end of his turn. At the end of each of the Lich's turn, the Lich regains 10 stamina for each creature tethered to them. The tethered creature is also frightened of the Lich until the condition ends. Until the condition ends. Yeah. Okay. So, he regains 20 stamina. And
There's no power roll for this?
Oh, it should have been a power roll. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I will roll it, and then I will put the... I don't have the effects, the damage types in there. So then I will just roll a power roll, just like this. A tier 2. So, 13 corruption damage and agility 5 tethered. Save ends.
Not tethered.
Okay,
and he's in my aura, so it's agility 4.
Agility 4, so 13 corruption damage. I'm sorry about that.
And he used this before he moved, right?
Yes, he did. Sorry.
Okay, yep. So Uadash is tethered.
Beautiful. So he still regains 10 stamina. And then that will be the end of his turn. Sorry about that.
Alright, I will start my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Go up to 15 discipline.
Okay. How much damage is it that erases him? 20 damage?
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you... what does your aura look like?
I imagine it's invisible. It's yeah.
It's invisible. All right. So, I think there's still probably an effect that happens within your aura. So I think he's kind of starting to, every atom in his body, if you can call it his body, starts to shake slightly. And as this energy from your strike affects him, you see that he starts to fade away, fade completely out of view, almost as if he's turning invisible, and he looks up with his last breath, if you can even call it that, and he curses at you and then fades from existence, and he is destroyed completely.
Was the stone a phylactery?
The stone was... Oh, I just X'd out of his thing. His stone was basically the way that he can... His way to, come back. And it was going to charm whoever was near it, and you would have had to interact with it, and if you interacted with it, you'd have to make a test, and then he would have appeared in some form with either 300...
If we killed him first?
No. If you killed him, then he would have come back. If you destroyed the stone first, that was the order. So then he didn't have a place to go back to. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you defeated Mortem. It's nuts. That was craziness. Yeah, and so we will wrap up the rest of this story next week as as you face the final hurdle of this adventure. Wonder what that could possibly be.